Gate's a bit stiff. No, don't worry, just leave it. Hinges need adjusting. I'll call you tomorrow, okay? And I'll dig out the recipe. Bye. 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 Why did you walk back in?
Because they'd gone.
They hadn't entirely gone.
No?
They were still walking down the path.
Did you want me to stay and direct them?
I wanted you to see them off.
I think they can find their way out of our gate by now.
With me. We should stand together.
I did, for a bit.
You came back indoors too early.
Oh. So, how many minutes should I stand outside waving goodbye? Do you have a stopwatch?
And you didn't wave.
Why would I wave? It's dark. They can't see me.
Doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
Doesn't. You should still wave.
What? You think they can hear me waving?
Everybody knows.
Oh, everybody.
Yes, everybody except you knows that when friends are leaving, we walk with them into the hall, they get their coats, they say nice things, then they go out of the front door, and while they're going down the path, we chat and wave until they're out of sight. Or in the car. And even when they're in the car, if we can see the car, we wait until they start the engine, and we wave as they drive off. And they wave back. Everybody knows that.
Well, you learn something every day.
But you went straight back indoors, without a backward glance. That's not a proper goodbye.
They don't need a proper goodbye. They're not setting sail on the Mayflower. They live 10 minutes away, and we'll probably see them tomorrow.
It just looks rude just to say cursory bye and then go in and slam the door.
I didn't slam or even shut the door because you were still out there rabbiting.
Well, I kept talking because I was embarrassed that you'd abandoned them.
Oh, listen to yourself. Want me to run after them and say some more goodbyes? How many do you suggest? Is it a penance, like Hail Marys?
You think I'm being unreasonable?
No more than usual.
I'm just feeling a bit surly after watching those two groping each other all through dinner. Oh, sorry, darling.
Wow. A retreat and an apology. Any chance of a hat trick? Like, why don't you go on up and I'll stack the dishwasher, darling?
I wouldn't dare load the dishwasher unsupervised.
No, you started already. How many times the plates have to face in the same direction and you don't balance saucepans on the top?
I love it when you're assertive.
You don't. You immediately trample me back down to being a whimpering yes man.
So not true.
But I'm fighting back. The dishwasher is my world. I say where everything goes. Whoa! The teaspoons will fall through there.
It's a very intimate task, don't you think, stacking together?
You're not stacking, you're chucking in. Don't put the palette knife in the cutlery rack. It's too tall. It'll get caught in the spray arm.
Can I squeeze this in sideways?
Ooh, matron, what are you suggesting?
It's the garlic crusher.
Sorry, no more room on top. I'm turning it on, Programme 5.
You're such a master of technology. Or do I mean control freak?
Crikey. It's only 10:15. They left quite early, didn't they?
They rushed home to have sex. They're in that glowing, golden, sparkly-eyed, marshmallowy, endlessly smiling, soppy love songs, hands everywhere state of mind.
Never a guess.
He laughed at all her jokes. That's a giveaway.
They were certainly touchy-feely. Put me off my gazpacho.
That's the way we were.
Were?
Touching, gazing, watching your mouth when you talked, wanting to kiss you all the time. I thought everything you said was hilarious or clever.
Past tense?
Well, we're arguing about stacking the dishwasher and they're back at hers having wild, spontaneous sex. You won't be thinking of the washing up.
No, because they came here to supper. If we'd gone to Sally's, Ted would be soaping her dirty dishes right now.
Stop it.
It's not even funny.
Did you notice how how very kind Ted was, helping her on with her coat, putting his arm round her as they walked up the path?
He was probably consoling her because I hadn't said enough goodbyes.
Would have been nice if you put your arm round me while we were standing at the door.
That's what this is all about. You're not worried about my goodbye etiquette. You want us to act like new lovers all the time.
Would that be difficult?
Difficult? No. Impossible? Yes. We've been together for 40 years. Ted and Sally have been together for 40 minutes. Might as well finish this bottle.
I think I've had enough.
I think you've had enough too, but I can tell that you're teetering on the brink of listing my shortcomings and advising me on how to correct them, neither of which I can face on an empty glass, and I hate drinking alone. So, here you are.
Thanks, but I wasn't going to start
Don't
talking...
try and deny it. I can read you like a smart meter.
OK, well, one consequence of this terrible year is that it's made us re-examine the way we treat each other and perhaps think about setting some new goals.
Is this about New Year resolutions?
It could conceivably fit into that category.
This comes up every year.
It's supposed to. The clue's in the title.
Right. Well, I think you're perfect. Poetry in motion. There's nothing I would change.
Really?
Your turn.
Well, for a start,
Look, why don't you just write out some New Year resolutions for me and I'll sign it?
No need. They're just small things. Barely worth mentioning.
Let's have it then.
OK. It would be good if you could hang up the towels properly.
You carried that one over from last year. Go on.
In the same general area. Don't soak the whole bathroom when you're showering.
Not new either. Next. Hang on. I'll just get a pen.
Stop humming when you're cooking.
It's like a cat purring. All the great chefs hum when they're cooking.
I thought they shouted, swore and whacked people with frying pans.
Only the very insecure ones. Next item on the charge sheet.
Throw out that awful brown fleece.
No chance. Everyone has an awful brown fleece and it will never leave me.
One day it might accidentally fall in the recycling bin.
Retribution will be swift if it leaves the coat stand.
I see. We'll come back to that one.
No, we won't. The brown fleece is non-negotiable. Move on.
Well, that's sort of it, really.
Sort of. Ah, don't believe you. That was just word salad.
I don't know what that means.
A fussy and unnecessary distraction from the main course or topic. Heard it on Newsnight.
Word salad? Who knew you were so witty?
So, give me the main course. I can take it.
What do you think I'm going to say?
It'll be the usual, comes under the general heading of could do better.
You don't know that?
So, surprise me.
All right. I think our relationship needs rebooting.
Out the door.
We should be interacting more closely with each other.
We never stop interacting. My body is a ravaged husk.
I'm not talking about sex. That's mostly fine.
Mostly? Was ever an adverb more damning?
But I want us to share more, do things together. You could come with me
Don't say Pilates. I've already said I'm not going near that, ever.
Lots of blokes do.
Including your doe-eyed doormat Dave.
You could come and scare him off. Be possessive with me. Show him your plank.
I think you can scare him off yourself. Pilates is your thing. So is swimming. I'm happy to hold your towel. That's all.
Yes, but some of my things could be your things as well. And vice versa. Sally and Ted do a lot of things together.
Oh, they're our interactive role models, are they?
He's really got her into gardening.
Not surprising, it's his job.
They're always visiting plant nurseries and stately homes. He's teaching her how to landscape and where to put things.
Sounds like he's training an apprentice.
They're doing masses of other stuff. Northern Soul dance nights, pub quizzes. They cycle miles and he takes her fishing.
I'm surprised they have time for all this between marathon bonkathons.
Did you hear Sally say Ted's booked a surprise New Year break at this gorgeous hotel and spa by the sea?
Yes, I heard.
Which I thought was very thoughtful and kind of him to do that as a present for her, just off his own bat. She didn't even drop any hints, she said.
I can see the subtext flashing above your head. Lucky Sally to have a guy who can spring epic, spontaneous surprises on her when she least expects it, so she never has to leave notes around for weeks or drop hints like you have to do for me.
Yeah, that's about it.
But you've always booked trips, events and holidays. You're better at it than me.
Cop out. Obviously I'm better, because I have to do it all the time. But sometimes it'd be nice if you did something like that for me, unprompted.
Well, what about all the things I do for you, unrecognised, unappreciated?
Like what?
Fixing the gatepost?
You haven't done that yet.
It's on my list. And my point is, the grand gesture is not the measure of a healthy relationship. It's the daily maintenance that shows you care. Cleaning out the extractor fan, bleeding the radiators, things you don't even notice.
How is that caring and spontaneous?
Because I'm thinking about you and doing them for you, unprompted, so you have a warm house and a steam-free, fragrant bathroom.
I'm an ungrateful cow, am I?
At the moment, yeah.
I get all that. But sometimes I feel we're like passing strangers.
Passing what? Oh, could you give me fair warning when we're moving on to the next item on the agenda?
We spend most of the day doing separate things, Not really talking at all.
That's because we're comfortable in each other's company.
Oh, don't you ever say we're comfortable. Not comfortable. Comfortable is not noticing, not trying. I don't want to be comfortable.
OK, we're very uncomfortable, especially at the moment. I'm going up. Do you want to interact with me in bed or not? Please yourself.
You can be so exasperating.
I just asked you to come to bed.
In a ratty way.
OK, tell me how Ted would do it then.
He'd just be a lot more...
Earthy? Come into my tool shed. Don't sit on the cactus.
I can't help it. I'm just jealous, I suppose, that they're starting out alive with passion, each thinking the other is utterly perfect. It's a bit late for tests. Must be Sally. Yep. She says, thanks for super evening, as always. Ted ran out of petrol on the way back after I told him to fill up yesterday! ! Fortunately, we were nearly home, but I'm not speaking to him! 2! Bloody men! Who's winning?
No one. They just started.
Looks nice and sunny there. Wherever it is. Why are all their boots different colours? It was much smarter when everyone wore black boots, don't you think? Corner! Oh no! Throw in! That was a blatant foul. Why do they still do that when we have VAR? They know it's going to be picked up. Oh, jeez. The ref hasn't picked it up. Ooh, I bet he'll get a headache. They should ban headers. They can cause brain damage. Ah, that was a rubbish pass. I could do better than that in heels.
This match promises to be a really tight contest.
You see that number 11? He reminds me of Marion's son, the one in Australia. Actually, I wouldn't mind trainers in that citrusy yellow. He's one of our own, he's one of our own. Harry Kane is one of our own. Where are you going?
I'll watch it in the other room.
Why?
If you really don't...
And half on the big TV?
Not keen on the running commentary.
I'll be quiet.
You don't know how to be.
Why do you hate it that I love football?
I don't hate it, and I'm not sure you love it.
Am I not allowed to have an opinion on the game?
Boots and headaches, that's an opinion.
There's no reason why women can't be as knowledgeable about football as men.
None at all.
We could go to a match together.
We've been to a match together.
Not for at least 20 years.
Does that tell you anything?
Yes, about time we went again.
What? You haven't shown any interest in football since that day, and I prefer it when you're indifferent. Hostile is also fine, but keen? What brought this on?
Sally and Ted do a lot of things together.
No, absolutely not.
You don't know what I'm going to say.
I do. You're going to say we could all watch together.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No, that will not be happening.
Why?
Where to start? Firstly, football is my thing, not our thing, and I want it to stay that way.
We can have my things, your things, and our things together.
Not this.
Are you worried I might not enjoy it?
No, I'm worried you'd enjoy it too much.
It's a big part of your life and you want to exclude me?
Yes. You'd keep asking questions.
I probably know as much as you do about Tottenham.
OK. Name me one Tottenham player.
Harry...
Apart from Harry Kane.
Ozzy Ardiles.
He left in 1988.
You didn't say current player.
Can you leave me alone, please?
Why?
Second half's about to start.
I know, exciting, isn't it? We can watch it together.
Don't sit down.
I can if we want to.
What's funny?
It's a text from Sally.
Oh, good.
Sally says, half-time, loving the football, but Ted's giving me a running commentary. Like I lived with Peter for 30 years and I don't know the offside rule, but quite fancy seeing a lot more of Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I'm in love with a hot midfielder. Wish you were here. We need to discuss tactics.
Chelsea.
You take it too seriously.
It is serious. Supporting this team condemns me to a life of constant sorrow and disappointment, punctuated by tiny atoms of euphoria, which makes it all worthwhile. Are you quoting me to Sally?
No, I'm just asking her what colour boots Ruben Loftus-Cheek is wearing.
Are you deliberately trying to wind me up?
Yes.
Why?
Because it...
Have to go.
No, we could stay at home, like Billy and Millie no-mates fall asleep on the sofa in the middle of Jules Holland, snore through the bongs, and wake up with cramp and a hangover at 2 a.m, like we did last year.
Worked for me. Any more tea?
I'll go and make another cup in a minute.
I'll do it.
No, there's no rush.
Really? Usually you're demanding a second cup before I've taken my first slurp.
I'm just enjoying sitting in bed, chatting with you, darling.
You're going to talk me into going to this party, aren't you?
Yes! Look, Mike and Gavin are doing this New Year bash for just a few special friends because it's been a sad, tough year and they want us all to raise a glass to better times.
I could do that from the sofa with Jules Holland.
And they have at last had confirmation that they can adopt. So they want to share their happiness with those of us who've supported them while they were going through the process.
I'm pleased for them, but we can go round for a drink any time. Why does it have to be New Year's Eve?
What's wrong with New Year's Eve?
It's a pain. The longest night in the world. Usually when we go out, we get there about 7:30, eat, drink, chat, drink some more, head home, in bed by 11,
Yes,
latest. Everybody's happy. New Year's Eve, you're trapped till 1 a.m. at least. That's an incredibly long time to talk to people you see lots of anyway. We can't even discuss holidays this year because none of us have been anywhere.
Obviously, it's a long evening. That's why we won't get there till 9.
Still 3 hours till the bongs.
We're going to eat there about 9:30, I should think. Gavin's such a great cook.
Don't care. Too late for me. And then what?
Mike's doing his quiz.
Oh, God, no, not again.
Everybody loves his quiz of the year.
I think we know which subject will dominate.
He says he's going to cover all sorts of topics. Sport,
There wasn't any.
music,
All the festivals were cancelled.
and your favourite film.
Nobody went to the cinema.
Oh, stop it.
And after the brain-stupefying quiz, when we're ready to nod off, everybody starts arguing about exactly what time it is, and nobody's really sure when the new year has arrived.
We'll turn on the TV.
People start kissing people they don't even know.
That was just you.
What do you mean?
2 years ago, when we saw in the New Year at the Grapes.
Oh, yes, that was a fun night.
When midnight struck, you kissed the barmaid instead of me.
The lovely Christabel is hardly just the barmaid. She supplies us with free-range eggs and apricot jam, and she looked after Bonzo Dog when we went away. I thought we considered her a friend.
She is, but you don't kiss friends before you kiss the most important person in your life.
Yes, but Monica Bellucci wasn't there.
I had finally disentangled myself from Trevor the Bee-Man.
Was he giving you highs?
So I could get across the pub to your side in time.
Look, I was at the bar buying you the drink you demanded. It was taking a while, and then Christabel handed it to me just as Big Ben struck.
You could have swung round when you heard the first bong.
If I had swung round, I would have had your glass of Prosecco in my ear, because Christabel said, "Here you are, Happy New Year," and placed a smacker on my lips, all before the second bong. I also kissed George the Potman, as I recall. Everyone was kissing everyone.
We had a spectacular row when we got home.
It's traditional. Start the year as we mean to go on.
One of my favourites was Hogmanay in Edinburgh with Douglas and Izzy.
The Scots know how to do it properly.
I like a man in a kilt.
Which man?
Could be you. You could wear one to Mike and Gavin's party.
Oh, how subtly she swings the conversation back to her mission, trapping me in the bedroom without a second cup of tea until I agree to drag myself out into the winter night to a bloody quiz.
We're incompatible.
I think I knew that. But why, specifically?
FOMO versus FOGO.
FOMO is fear of missing out.
And that's me.
So what's FOGO?
Fear of going out. That's you.
Well, it's not fear, exactly. More disinclination.
I wonder what Sally and Ted are doing now in that lovely hotel where he's taken her as a surprise.
Lady, you need something I haven't the time or inclination to give you.
And what's that?
2 weeks with a good man at Niagara Falls. Cary Grant, It Takes a Thief.
You see, you remember all those quotes and stuff. You'd be great at Mike's quiz.
Enough of the sales pitch. More tea, dear. Pass me a mug.
Feels almost like lunchtime.
I suppose you've worked up an appetite.
Does that mean you'll bring me breakfast in bed?
You'll get a couple of digestives and like it. Bye. Thanks.
Night, night, darlings. Thank you so much. Lovely time. Keep waving.
Mike's not waving.
Yes, but you're the one that's leaving. You must wave farewell. Go on. Here's to a super happy new year, darlings. We deserve it, don't we? Look back and wave before you go out of the gate.
Ha! Mike's gone in. See, you told me off for going in.
Mike has got other guests to look after. He's got an excuse.
Nah, I think he'll get an earful from Gavin when we're out of sight.
Gavin's still there, so smile. Final wave. Thrilled about your good news. Bye-bye-bye. Best New Year ever.
Very convenient.
Convenient? What? Why on earth did you say that?
Because it is convenient, just round the corner.
Convenient isn't a compliment.
Not supposed to be, it's just the truth.
I think you quite enjoyed yourself.
Well, if you say so, it must be true.
Did you?
It was okay. Although I could have done without the video call to Jess and Colin.
They're old friends of all of us. We miss them.
That's one thing I'll be happy to see the back of from the old year. Zoom, house party, Skype, FaceTime, whatever. All those frozen faces talking rubbish for 40 minutes.
It was fantastic for keeping people in touch in lockdown.
Fine if it was just, how you doing, anything you need, 5 minutes max, but virtual cocktail parties, good grief.
That was just Jeff's birthday.
And whoever thought virtual suppers was a great idea has never seen a toddler being spoon-fed mashed spinach. I revisit that in my nightmares.
Peter thought you'd like to see your godson. I thought it was quite funny.
The microphone amplifies the sound of people eating, especially the under-twos.
So that's your New Year's resolution, is it? No video calls?
Yep.
What if I was away and you wanted to see me?
You planning to go away?
I might, if you're going to be such a grumpy old git. Ah, here's someone who's having a good time. It's from Sally.
From a champagne-filled jacuzzi?
How did you guess? She says, Happy New Year, both. As compliments go, listen to this. Ted told me he loves the fact that I haven't shaved my armpits.
Well, he's a gardener. Probably fancies getting the strimmer out between bonks.
You've always been able to make me laugh.
Have I? 2 minutes ago, I was a grumpy git. Oh.
I love being married to you. I've been so lucky.
Are you dying?
No? Why?
You got all gushy.
I thought I'd start the new year by paying you a compliment.
But you didn't. You started the new year by giving me another lecture on waving goodbye.
We used to compliment each other all the time.
Back when the AA men saluted.
It doesn't take much to make someone feel good. You just have to say, you look very nice tonight. You start.
Start what?
Pay me a compliment.
You look very nice tonight.
That doesn't count. I just said that.
OK. I love the fact that you shave your armpits.
Derivative.
So, you're quality controlling my compliments.
Of course. My turn. You have a very good head of hair.
I know.
It's quite a good idea to respond to a compliment with another compliment.
You didn't say that.
I'm saying it now. So, you have a very good head of hair.
Thank you. So have you.
So have I what?
You have a very good head of hair also.
You can't just copy my compliments.
I wasn't.
You were. Just think up your own compliments.
But it's true, you have lovely hair.
It's a mess.
And that blue dress is extremely attractive, my absolute favourite of all your dresses.
What, this old thing?
Here's a thing about compliments you should know. It's not just about the compliment that's given, but how you receive it. My grandmother always said, a lady accepts a compliment gracefully.
But I'm no lady.
My grandmother always said that as well.
Oh, lovely. Quick, let's get in.
After you.
No, you have to go in before me. You're the first footer.
But I haven't brought anything to eat or drink.
You've got something to keep me warm, though.
Get off. I'm freezing. This jacket isn't thick enough. Should have worn my brown fleece, but I couldn't find it.
Is it not on the coat stand?
No, it is not. Suspicion mounts. Look at me.
Or in the shed, maybe?
You've got rid of it, haven't you? Chucked it out, recycled it. My favourite thing in the world. How could you?
I didn't.
So where is it? You've obviously moved it prior to dumping it?
Look, actually, I did take it off the coat stand.
Now we're getting to the truth.
I was so mad at you for being so patronising that I love football. So I thought, I'll dump his stupid fleece.
It's not yours to dump.
But the funny thing is, when I picked it up, you know, I've always avoided touching it. I imagined it would be rough and gritty, but it's really soft and warm
And mine.
and it felt so lovely. and it smelt of you.
Manly sweat and old socks.
Chestnutty shower gel, Acqua di Parma colonia, and a bit smoky.
I burned a sleeve on the bonfire.
It was like being wrapped up by you, which was just delicious.
Wrapped up? You put it on? My brown fleece?
Listen, I'm paying you a compliment.
Are you?
I'm telling you that I really like that scruffy old fleece now because it's like being in your arms. I didn't want to take it off. In fact, I nearly wore it over my dress to walk to the party tonight.
You've stolen my brown fleece.
I haven't. We can share it.
No, that's not how it works. You take my fleece, you have to give me something in return. Any ideas?
Well, you said my blue dress was your absolute favourite. Malevolent foliage.
On the plus side, we haven't got Japanese knotweed.
Yet. But the bamboo's sneaking through from Mandy's. I think we need to put in a root barrier by the fence.
Good idea. I'll sort it.
No, you can't do it with your knee.
My knee's been replaced.
But you still mustn't dig.
You can't do all the gardening.
I think we have to face the fact that this garden is a bit too much for us. We need to get it landscaped, make it easier to manage. We should get Sally's new bloke to do it. He's a gardener.
Landscaping costs a fortune, even mates' rates. Coffee?
Yeah, thanks. In a big mug, please. I'm parched.
Oh, Esther just phoned.
Who?
Your ex-editor.
Blimey. Rolling back the years. But I've got my mobile in my pocket. She didn't ring me.
She phoned the landline.
Why? Nobody phones a landline. Oh, she thought you might pick up, and you did.
She asked how you were and wondered if you'd like a job.
What did you tell her?
I said no woman of mine goes out to work. I keep her barefoot in the bedroom to service my insatiable desires.
What did Esther say to that?
There was a huge pause, and then in a voice about 2 octaves lower, she said, "Lucky her."
Oh, she's had a crush on you ever since that book launch in Kensington Roof Gardens, when we had a power cut, and you thought she was me.
How was I to know you'd sprinted towards the bar as soon as the lights went out? Not a word of farewell.
No time to waste. They were limiting the drinks, but I thought they wouldn't be able to see me properly in the dark.
Devious doesn't begin to cover it.
I think devious applies more to you than me. I only left you for 5 minutes.
I didn't think you had left me. That was the point. I reached out for you in the dark. It was quite a turn-on.
Those were early days for us.
We snogged almost constantly.
Not always each other, as it turned out.
Easy mistake to make.
Really? I'm surprised you didn't notice the difference immediately.
What difference?
Well, Esther's got rather thin lips. Severe. Not like mine. Must have been like kissing a clothesline.
I don't remember finding it unpleasant. If her lips were slightly unyielding, I probably put it down to the fact that I must have done something to upset you and you were clenched.
They weren't my lips, remember? Also, she's only 5'2". You must have stooped.
As I recall, she pulled my face down towards her. I did think that was rather unlike you, but we were constantly trying new things.
She's always carried a torch for you.
Pity she wasn't carrying one that night. Would have saved a lot of embarrassment. Still, could have been worse.
How?
After 3 martinis, I could easily have turned to my left and snogged Keith Waterhouse. I do remember the walk back to yours being rather interrupted.
We took a short cut through those dark, narrow mews, old-fashioned lampposts, soft lights.
Where you took advantage of me more than once. I guess we have poor Esther to thank for that very hot night.
She may not be thrilled to hear that.
Give a little bit, or give a little bit of your love to me.
Well, this is really interesting. After all these years, she... Are you asleep?
What? No, just resting my eyes.
So what have I just said?
You started to tell me about your phone call with Esther?
Lucky guess.
Simple deduction. You said you were going to call her. So?
She sends her love, of course.
I don't want it.
I know, but she suggested we all meet up for dinner in town one night.
What did you say?
I was non-committal.
Good. I can only handle one love-struck, besotted babe at a time.
Who's the other one? She's quite determined to get together. With you, I might have to say you've got acid reflux or cataracts.
Why?
Makes you sound less attractive.
You'll have to try harder than that. So what about this job?
Esther's running the autobiography division.
And she wants you to write mine.
I think she'd want to do that. No, she thought I might like to edit one.
Which one?
Rick's Rodens.
Who's he?
You know. He's always on TV, living with ancient tribes, swimming in the Arctic, running across the desert. He climbed K2. He's very well known.
He's a celebrity. You said the reason you gave up editing was because the publishing world was no longer interested in proper authors.
And I meant it. But Rick's has achieved things.
Rick's? What kind of stupid name is that?
I can tell you what it's short for.
Hatrix? Baldrix? Scalectrix?
Asterix.
Ha! So he's named after a short, fat comic book character?
His father knew the writer.
Even so, that's a very cruel thing to do to a child.
And it's not even his first name.
Which is?
Homer. Oh. But that was way before The Simpsons.
Homer Asterix. I actually feel sorry for him.
He's also an environmentalist. Knows David Attenborough.
Doesn't everybody?
Grew up in Cairo. Father, an archaeologist. He's got interesting stories and he's articulate, so Esther says.
Why can't he write it himself, then?
He has. But every writer needs an editor, as you know.
So Esther's talked you into it, has she?
She just said he's quite high profile and he needs a mature editor.
Brave of her to use the M word.
I think in this case it means intelligent, not old. I said I'd go and meet him.
Where? In the sand dunes of Namibia?
At his home. It's an eco-house on top of a Cumbrian mountain. He's very self-sufficient.
You'll probably find him out in the fields scything barley in a torn shirt.
You're being a bit churlish. I thought you'd be pleased for me.
I am. You're a fantastic editor, and you should do it.
Let's just find out if I like him first. I need a large drink.
Green tea, cranberry juice?
What? No, wine, of course.
But it's one of our non-drinking days.
I don't care.
So, if we have a drink tonight, shall we move our non-drinking day to next Monday? Only tomorrow is Friday, and we're going to Diane Owl's, so we can't not drink there, can we?
Oh, shut up! Just give me some wine.
OK, but 3 dry days a week was your idea, so let's just put it on record that you were the one who cracked, not me.
Stupid, fatuous, egocentric idiot!
That's a bit harsh. I'm just looking after your health.
I'm talking about Rick's Roden.
So you didn't hit it off then?
Understatement.
I wonder why you were back so early. Why didn't you ring?
No signal on the train.
Well, I'm just making a lonely omelette. Want me to double it?
It's OK, I'm not hungry.
All right. Go on then. Tell me.
Wine first, please. Leave the bottle.
What happened, for goodness sake?
Well, I finally trekked up the damn mountain, more of a small hill as it turned out, bragging from the start. Rang the bell, no answer, rang it again. Finally, this tall, tousled figure opened the door. 6'2"-ish, green eyes, black hair, wearing nothing but running shorts, navy silk with a white trim.
You hardly noticed.
He was sweating, and I thought he must have been working out, but he said, "Yes, what do you want?" As if I was collecting for something. And I told him I was his editor. And he said, "You're a day early. It's tomorrow. I know it's tomorrow. I'm calling Esther." And shot off. And then in wandered this woman in a satin slip. And I told her who I was. And she said it was her fault he'd forgotten about me. It turned out she was Saskia, his 4th ex-wife. And she'd just come round to discuss access rights for the children. And that was 2 days ago. And this was the first time they'd got out of bed.
Wow. It all sounds good copy for the autobiography so far.
He came back in and said, "This is actually bloody inconvenient." And I said, "It's bloody inconvenient for me too, and if this is how you greeted your previous editors, I'm not surprised you're running out of options." And I stomped out.
Still, it's good to know that they've revived their relationship, don't you think? For the sake of the children. If nothing else, it'll make a heartwarming chapter in the book.
Oh, I don't care about that bloody book. And I don't care about him. Wasted journey. And these shoes are ruined.
I'm sorry, darling. Why don't you go and have a bath? The omellette's ready, so if you don't mind, I'll just...
Oh, thanks.
Hey, I thought you weren't hungry.
I am now.
OK, fine. I'll make myself another one.
He's just another spoiled superstar.
Do you want me to have a word with him?
About what?
Upsetting my woman.
It won't be necessary because I won't be seeing him again.
Are you sure?
Why would I want to work with him? He's behaving just like any other jumped-up celebrity. He's the reason why I left publishing. Oh, I'll go and call Esther. Tell her it's a complete disaster and I'm not doing it.
Aren't you going to finish this omelette first?
No, it's okay. Not hungry. You have it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Gone to bed?
Why wouldn't I? It's nearly midnight. You've been on the phone to Esther all this time?
Pretty much.
How long does it take to say no?
Well, we talked about a lot of things.
You told her what happened?
Yes, I did. And she said Rix had phoned her up with profuse apologies, wanting my address to send flowers.
And you told her to tell him where to stuff them?
Sort of.
You didn't say no, did you?
I did at first, but then Esther told me he'd been assigned 3 other editors before me, and he couldn't work with any of them, and he told her he thought he could really work with me.
How does he know? He only saw you for about 2 minutes.
That's what I said, but she said he's a very good judge of people, and he felt we had a connection.
Like the one he has with his ex-wife?
Apparently he just liked me. Is that so hard to believe?
Of course not.
He seemed sincere.
How do you know how he seems? You're only getting this through Esther.
Well, we had a quick Zoom.
What?
Esther set up a video conference call, and it was really good to hear his thoughts and talk about what he was hoping to achieve.
And what was he wearing?
A rather dramatic cashmere bathrobe that had been woven by Tibetan monks. Why?
I know you so well.
Oh, stop it! You seriously think I'd be tempted by a hunky, mountaineering ex-soldier and former rodeo rider who's wrestled bears, lived with headhunter tribes in New Guinea, and skied across the Himalayas?
When you put it like that, I realise my fears are ridiculously unfounded.
And he can dance a mean salsa.
He can salsa?
He was on Strictly last year, remember?
Remarkably, no, I don't.
He had a fling with his dancing partner. They were spotted kissing in a back passage in Soho. That's what ended his 4th marriage.
You better watch yourself then. He sounds as if he puts it about a bit.
If I'd been so easily swayed by every attractive man I've ever worked with, obviously I'd have left you years ago.
That's comforting.
Look, this is just work.
So it is going to be work. You didn't say no. You said yes.
Not immediately. But Esther offered me considerably more money.
Money isn't everything.
No, but it's useful if we want to landscape the garden.
Right. So if you're earning the big bucks now, does that make me a capped man?
Do you want to be?
What are the perks?
Shift up and I'll show you.
Oh.
Hi. Sorry I'm a bit late.
A bit?
I would have left earlier, but Rix wanted to show me his mountaineering equipment.
Doesn't he have any etchings?
Ah, funny. We got quite a lot of work done.
Oh, good. And how is Indiana Jones?
I'm having to be quite strict with him.
Oh, so he has tried it on.
In the edit. We don't need to know exactly how many strokes he did each day when he rode across the Atlantic, do we?
I certainly don't.
Just an average. 10,000 will do, I told him. But he says he needs readers to know how tough it was.
How tough he is, you mean?
He's certainly action man. He was in the forest when I arrived.
Karate chopping down trees?
Oh, quite the opposite. He'd just planted 250 oak saplings.
Oh, what's he doing this afternoon?
Oh, don't be tetchy. I've said I'm sorry I'm late. Hey, why have you got your leg up?
Just resting it.
What have you done?
I just dug that root barrier in, that's all.
What?
And I might have tweaked my knee.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought you were going to ring Ted.
I left messages, but I think they've gone away, and it's not a big job.
But you're not supposed to put pressure on your knee. Digging is the worst thing. You could have done serious damage.
I'm not an invalid.
Well, you are at the moment.
It's just a twinge.
I could have done it.
I don't want you to do it, okay? I wanted to do it myself, and I did. So, where's the paracetamol?
Here's my point. You've sketched over the women in your life a bit. You have to be more open about your feelings, not just what you've done. Who? Do I? Oh, really? Well, thank you. One other thing I'm concerned about is making readers feel they're there with you. When you describe these expeditions, these challenges, your writing tends to be a bit matter-of-fact. I think we need to talk about how it affects you. Do you ever cry? Doubt yourself? No? I thought not. Oh, well, worth a try. We'll discuss it all tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You too, sweetheart. Sleep tight. Oh, crikey, you made me jump. What are you doing lurking?
I'm not lurking. I am standing in my own home, wondering if we could finish dinner at last.
Oh, sorry. You know what authors are like.
No, I only know about musicians, and even the demands of the Rolling Stones seem quite reasonable compared to him.
Oh, he's all right, really.
All right? You just called him sweetheart, and he was a stupid, fatuous egotist a couple of weeks ago.
He paid me a lovely compliment. He said I reminded him of the most important woman in his life.
His mother?
No, his first wife. She was killed in a car crash in Greece. She was pregnant, although they didn't know it. I don't think he's ever got over her, which is why he keeps getting married, trying to find her again.
Fascinating. More goulash?
No, thanks. I better go and make some notes on what we've talked about.
I didn't think we talked about anything much these days.
I don't mean us. I mean Rix and me.
Oh, I know what you mean. Surely he knows about the 9 o'clock rule.
The one you made up.
I didn't make it up. It's a truth, universally acknowledged, that you don't phone anyone after 9 o'clock unless it's an emergency. And you certainly don't talk till 10:15 in fact. Doesn't he have anyone at home who's as cheesed off as I am?
He's between wives at the moment, although Saskia seems to be hanging around.
Probably waiting for him to stop talking to you. Saskia and I are both at a loose end. Maybe I should call her and take her out to dinner.
Yes, why don't you?
You really wouldn't mind?
Why should I?
You wouldn't be a tiny bit jealous?
Jealous?
Yes. Remember we were talking about how angry and possessive you felt when I accidentally kissed Esther?
That was in 1971.
So you cared in 1971, but you don't care now?
Oh, you're not going to kiss Saskia, are you?
Who knows where the evening may lead?
Oh, this is daft talk. She doesn't even know you exist.
At the moment, I'm not sure you do.
That was a lovely idea last night. Supper in bed.
Best lasagna ever. Mm-hmm. Though Pavlova for afters was less of a success.
Oh, I know. The meringue pinged everywhere. I've still got some in my hair.
Very crunchy. Was that sleeping on the beach?
Just like the old days.
When we were at home together every evening.
Oh, don't spoil it.
Sorry. Yes, it was wonderful. Waking up together as well, instead of hearing the door slam as you shot off to meet Iron Man.
So make the most of me while I'm here.
Again?
We won't be disturbed. Rix is on his way to Scotland.
Is he running there? So, what time shall we set off?
Are you giving me a lift to the station?
What do you mean?
You first. What did you mean when you said, what time shall we set off?
We're meeting Marion and John at the Leaping Hare for dinner tonight, remember?
No, I don't remember.
Their 40th wedding anniversary. Dinner with friends who were there on the day, like us.
She didn't call me?
No, because John's made it a surprise for her. He called me. I told you. You said yes.
But that was before...
Before Indiana Jones swung into your life?
Yes, it was before that. And I'm on a deadline for this edit, as you know.
You still have to eat. Surely you can manage an evening with some of our oldest friends.
Not this evening. I'll call them later and explain. Marion works, they'll understand.
They might. I won't.
It doesn't stop you going tonight. I just can't.
Why?
Because I'm going to meet Rix in Inverness. I told you.
You did not.
I was just about to, waiting for the right moment.
That was never going to come. Are you heading on up to Gretna to get married? He seems to do that quite often, although I don't remember us getting divorced.
Look, he knows I'm a swimmer, and he's swum across the Hellespont and in the Arctic. He wants me to go and swim in Loch Ness with him, to get the feel of things.
And exactly what things does he want you to get the feel of?
Oh, stop it. It's a great opportunity, and it will be useful for the book.
Is that all it is?
Well, it's exciting. It's an adventure.
It's inconvenient.
I'm sorry. It has to be now, because next week he starts training for the Marathon des Sables, which is this huge run across the Sahara.
I know what it is. Doesn't he ever spend the day with his feet up, binging on Netflix?
Rick says we should all break down seemingly impossible barriers, push ourselves to the limit.
Well, he's certainly pushing me to the limit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Swimming in a loch is bloody dangerous.
I've done lots of open water swimming.
At this time of year?
I'll be with someone who knows what he's doing.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
He'll look after me.
I think that's my job.
OK, you can come. You don't have to swim. Stay in a hotel.
And where will you be? In a tent with Crocodile Dundee?
I'll have my own tent.
You seriously expect me to think this is just to help with the writing of the book?
Yes, it's relevant to understanding him, his motivation.
Oh, I understand him and his motivation.
You think he's lured me up there? That I'm, what, Having an affair with him, or going to?
Are you?
It's flattering, but he's young enough to be my cousin. He can choose any woman he wants. Why would he choose me?
I chose you, so I completely understand why anyone else would.
Thank you. And I chose you, remember? And this is just...
work, yes, so you keep saying.
It is. He's doing a challenge. He wants to swim the length of each Scottish loch.
I don't care what he wants. He's not doing it with you.
But...
No buts. Last night was the only evening we've been together for a fortnight. Is that why you came home and were so nice to soften me up for today's blow?
That's horrible. I'm not a calculating bitch.
Surely you can see how it looks. You only come home to change your clothes, to go back out and meet him.
It's just...
Work? They don't look like work clothes.
If you're talking about Thursday...
I'm talking about most days.
He was doing a talk at the Royal Geographical Society and he invited me. It was formal.
So that would last till, what, 8:30?
And there was a small reception afterwards.
9:30?
And we were hungry, so we popped into the Savoy Grill.
10:30, 11 max?
And some people joined us.
And kept you talking till 2 a.m.?
They had some very interesting stories about him. It's important that I was there.
Your friends, people you love, who love you, are more important than a celebrity narcissist and his sycophants. Tonight, you're coming out with me.
That's a bit James Bond.
That's what you want, isn't it?
As long as it's the Sean Connery Bond, obviously. I was being funny.
I don't think it's funny. Admit it. You want someone who can sweep you off your feet without putting his knee out, don't you?
Maybe I do.
I won't share you, I couldn't bear to. It's time for you to choose which one you'd rather lose. Could you love him?
Hello?
It's me. Say something.
You first.
Okay. I'm really, really sorry.
How's the monster? And I'm not talking about Nessie.
I didn't go to Scotland. Rix has done his back in.
Say that again?
He's hurt his back. Can't move. He's in a lot of pain. That's not very nice.
Oh, it is. Very nice indeed. Was he sobbing when he phoned you? I do hope so.
He didn't phone me. I phoned him to tell him I was not going to Scotland. I want you to know that.
Honestly? He didn't phone you first?
Yes, honestly. I got on the train, but on the way to town, I realised I should put Marion and John first. So I rang him, and he said he was about to call and tell me what had happened. But he had to wait for the excruciating pain to subside. He could hardly speak.
He doesn't know what pain is till he's had a knee replacement.
That's what I told him. I said you were really brave and stoic.
What a Jessie.
So I can make it to the dinner tonight.
Sadly, dinner's off. John's got a dodgy stomach, so they've switched it to next week.
Oh, poor John.
So I'll see you shortly. Great.
Well, look, I'm pretty sure I can tie up this edit and do the rest by email. So, as I'm in London anyway, I might as well go and see Rix, just check a few things, and then come home.
I thought he was a gibbering, incoherent wreck.
He is at the moment, and he needs time for the painkillers to kick in. So I'll have lunch with Crazy Liz, and then spend a couple of hours with him. Maybe you can rustle up something lovely for supper?
Again? I'm getting tired of being a kept man.
No, you're not. See you later. Love you. Say something. I couldn't get away.
Never mind.
And I had to switch the phone off.
Obviously, that's fine, I understand.
So, I guess supper's ruined.
No, it was delicious. Fish pie, your favourite.
Any left?
Afraid not. I had a call from Esther.
Esther? Why?
She couldn't get hold of you, so she phoned me and said Rix told her that you'd pretty much finished the edit, so she'd like to drop off a very good bottle of champagne for you. As a surprise.
Well, that was nice.
I said you'd be home shortly, so why didn't she join us for supper?
You didn't send me a message to tell me?
There's a clue in the word surprise.
Ooh, stone the crows. You haven't seen her for years, have you? Don't you think she's looking a bit elderly?
She looked pretty good to me. Hasn't changed much at all. Her hair's still blonde.
Oh, you're so naive. Did you manage to get rid of her?
No, we had a bottle of Rioja and chatted. Time passed very pleasantly, but you still hadn't shown, so I decided we needed to eat. I opened a nicely chilled Sauvignon Blanc with the fish, and after that, oh yes, we had a massive snog, and then I put her in an Uber, and she went home.
Can we park over there?
Yes, it says residence, and that's us.
The forecast is good for tomorrow. No rain, very little wind.
Well, that's handy as we're eating in a tent. Oh, my body's seized up.
A long drive. But there's a pool here. We can have a swim.
What a shame I didn't pack my trunks.
I packed your trunks.
Oh, goody.
There's the marquee. What would you call that colour?
Mud?
No, it's more terracotta. Lovely blue banners. Hey, what does it remind you of?
A very posh version of the tent Sally and Peter got married in Nepal in 1982.
Exactly. That's a bit weird, don't you think? That they chose that.
Kirsty's parents organised the wedding, not Peter, and Kirsty wasn't born when Peter married Sally, so she's not going to know the tent's the same colour, is she?
It's not a good omen.
Thank you, Mystic Meg, but I don't see a problem. Peter and Kirsty got a baby together now.
Baby? He's nearly 3.
Never.
You should know. You're Hermes' honorary godfather.
He's not called that anymore. Peter said he couldn't pronounce his own name.
Or didn't want to.
So he calls himself Joe.
Smart kid. Shades of Zowie Bowie.
You take the small bag, otherwise known as mine. And I'll take this. Crikey, what's in here?
Just my wedding outfit.
Is it chainmail? And why hasn't this case got wheels?
They went wonky. Look, I can take the big case if it's too much for you.
OK, you're super fit, I get it. Just allow me to do the bloke things now and then, even if it puts me flat on my back for a month.
Fine, carry it yourself. Peter wouldn't have wanted all this fuss, would he?
He's doing it for her, that's fine. She's not some tired old divorcee.
You mean she's not someone his age?
I do, yes. She's a young woman. She wants to be a bride in a big frock.
Stop being so nice and understanding.
Look, Sally's happy with Ted, and if Sally's not bothered about Peter getting married again, nor should you be.
I'm not really, it's just... Oh, let's face it, we're only here because you're best man. Probably the last time you were best man was Peter's first wedding. Remember we spent their wedding night with them in that filthy bus in Kathmandu?
Kirsty and Peter's wedding night will be a bit more upmarket in the bridal suite here.
It's practical. After a long day, you don't want to travel.
You sound like your mother.
You were quite firm with her when she tried to persuade us to get married in a place like this.
I just said I didn't fancy sharing my wedding night with family and friends.
She was quite cross. She liked getting her own way.
I'm saying nothing.
She looked so glum in the wedding photos.
She told me she thought Chelsea Register Office was very down market.
She thought you were quite down market as well. Long hair, smelly Afghan sheepskin coat.
But for the wedding, I got a tailor-made, rather sharp Lord John suit.
Pretty cool.
Even so, your father glared at me as if I was abducting you.
We couldn't get away fast enough, could we?
Who are you waving at?
No idea, but they're waving at us. Might be Kirsty's brother.
I might have to put the case down for a minute.
Oh, look, there's a nice man with a luggage trolley coming towards us.
I'll sit on it
Thank
and
you.
you can carry the case in.
Sadly, I think you mean it. Gosh, this is very country life.
All in the best possible taste, as your mother would say.
Kirsty's mum and dad have made sure of that, even though the massive guest list had to be ruthlessly pruned.
Few arguments there, Peter said. Larry Uncle Jerry didn't make the cut.
Peter really likes him, but he tap dances on tables at family do's, apparently.
Sounds like our kind of guy.
I know, but her parents are much more sensible than we are, even though they're younger than Peter.
And us.
I'd love to know what they really think about their only daughter marrying a senior rail card holder.
I'm sure they're just pleased she's marrying someone she loves.
Do you think they'll be as happy as we are?
Oh, we're happy today, are we?
What do you mean?
Well, yesterday we were definitely not happy. At least you weren't. Got the silent treatment all day for not noticing your new hair colour.
That's just marital badinage.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Doesn't mean deep down I'm unhappy with you.
Phew.
At least not all the time.
I knew the bride when she used to rock and roll. I knew the bride when she used to rock and roll. I knew the bride when she used to rock and roll. I knew the bride when she used to rock and roll.
Oh, now that's a huge improvement.
Is it? Tell me why.
The bed's in a nicer position.
Than what?
Space either side. And the wardrobe's got sliding doors. Oh, and look, we've got a lovely view of the parterre gardens.
So, can I put the bags down?
Let me just check the ensuite.
I better get a big tip for this.
It's lucky we came the day before the wedding, so we had a choice of rooms.
And we've been in every one of them.
I don't know why you're so grumpy.
It's not easy to keep a smiley face when you've walked at least 3 miles down these endless corridors weighed down by 20 kilos of wheelless Samsonite.
You didn't have to carry it.
It seemed wise to keep the case with us when I had no idea what room we'd end up in. Still don't.
We've certainly been upgraded. The shower is much better placed. And the mirror is well lit.
So we're staying?
I think so.
Not good enough. I need your final answer. Is this the room, which looks exactly like all the others, where I am, at last, going to put down our bags?
I'm just going to try the bed.
No, you won't. Step away. The beds are all the same. Look at me. I'm letting go. The bags are released. They're on the floor. Touchdown. Oh. For crying out, what is that?
Where?
On the bed.
Oh, rosebuds.
Why?
They make people happy.
Tearing the heads off roses and flinging them on a duvet makes people happy? What kind of people? It's floral genocide. I'm tempted to call the RHS. Flaming Nora.
What now?
Have you seen this?
They're guest towels.
How can you tell?
Oh, it's obvious.
Even when they've mangled them into mating squirrels.
They're swans, entwined, quite obviously. Look, there's the beaks. It's quite clever, don't you think?
No, it's a criminal waste of human resources. And good grief. Here's a cliché. Heart-shaped chocolates on the pillow.
Bedtime treat.
I don't want food on my pillow. You fall asleep on those and you wake up thinking you'd grown a giant mole overnight.
Oh, look, they've left us a bottle of bubbly.
It's pink.
I don't care what colour it is. Pop it open.
There's a card with it.
Let me see.
Don't snatch, I can read. It says, "Congratulations, wishing you a wonderful celebration."
That's kind.
Stone the crows, you know what's happened.
Could you stop spitting feathers and pour the drinks?
This is the bridal suite. Explains all the dead roses, chocolates and pink stuff. This will be Kirsty and Peter's room tomorrow night. We'll have to move out. They must have got confused. I'll phone reception.
Just open the bottle.
We can't stay here.
Yes, we can.
But we're not the bride and groom.
But it is our wedding anniversary. OK.
Even I know our anniversary was 3 months ago.
You know that, but they don't.
They?
I got so fed up with the rooms they were showing us that I told them it was our wedding anniversary.
When?
When you went to the loo. I said you'd be very disappointed because you'd so wanted this to be a lovely romantic weekend in a beautiful hotel as you'd recently recovered from some health issues.
What health issues?
Your knee.
A knee replacement is hardly life-threatening, and it was 18 months ago.
OK, I laid it on a bit thick, but hey presto, it worked. You always get better treatment if it's a special occasion.
Just when I think I know what you're capable of.
I pull one out of the bag.
They could find out you're lying.
I don't think they ask for your marriage certificate anymore, which is a pity, because there's always that frisson of the illicit about a hotel room, isn't there?
That's because most people come to hotels for sex, occasionally with the wife.
Or someone else's. You should have signed in as Benjamin Braddock like you used to. Then they'd think we were having an affair.
Only if they'd seen The Graduate.
The first film we saw together.
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
So here we are, Benjamin.
Yes, here we are, Mrs. Robinson.
Benjamin, would you unzip me, please?
Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson?
Would you like me to?
It's a little-known fact that Anne Bancroft was only 5 years older than Dustin Hoffman when she played Mrs. Robinson.
It's actually quite a well-known fact. Now stop talking and get on the bed.
How long have you suffered from this crippling shyness, Mrs. Robinson? Ow! Oh, bloody roses! Why didn't they choose a thornless variety?
Do you think we've overdone the bubbles?
Who said that? Is there somebody else in this bar?
We should get a big bath like this at home.
Are you going to get out so I can wash my hair?
What? No, we're having a nice, relaxing wallow together. Sit still.
Trying to, but you keep wriggling about.
Water is a very sensuous element. Charles Sprawson called it the black masseur.
He was describing doing the front crawl in a fathomless blue-black ocean, not sitting in a hotel bubble bath.
It slides over you, silky, caressing.
Oi! Watch where you put your feet.
I'd love a foot massage.
What? You said we were having a relaxing wallow. Now you're giving me a job.
Cup my heel in your hand and stop looking like a Clark's shoe fitter who's just spotted a verruca.
You know I've never been keen on handling feet, even when they're as lovely as yours.
Oh, that'll be room service.
What?
I ordered more champagne.
You called room service and then ran a bath?
Of course. They usually take ages, but they seem to be quite quick.
But we're in the bath. I'll shout out, tell them to go away.
Don't! They'll leave it on the table. They're very discreet.
But the bathroom door's wide open.
OK, but we're covered in bubbles, so they're not going to see anything.
This is ridiculous.
Don't get up.
I am going to shut the door,
Or what?
Or it'll be all over the servants' quarters.
This is not Downton Abbey. They've seen it all before. Sit down.
No, I'm getting out. Don't try and stop. God, they need hands on this.
Put one leg over first.
Oh, cramp. Oh, good evening. Could you put it down right over there, please?
Thank you so much.
No need. Leave it. Sorry, I mean, we'll open it ourselves when we're ready. So you can just go now.
Thank you hugely again. Bye.
Bye. Lovely sunset.
You've got your hands crossed over your boy's bits.
Do you blame me?
You realise you said lovely sunset when you had your bottom turned towards him.
There are limited conversational options when straddling the bathroom naked. It's not that funny. And I've still got cramp. I can't move.
OK, hang on. I'll get out and pull you forward. Put your arms around my neck. She keeps it so slippery. Can you do a forward roll on the bath mat?
Don't be ridiculous. Oh, God. What now? Kick the door shut. Quick. Don't let go of me.
If I don't let go, I can't kick the door shut, can I? I'm just going to grab this from under you.
Don't take the towel. I need it.
I need it more. Bit skimpy. I've got no choice. Hello. Nice to see you again so soon.
The ice bucket, of course.
Oh, essential.
My wife will sign for this, as she's slightly more upright.
There you go. Sorry it's a bit damp. Thank you so much. Neville, is it? Just looking at your lapel badge.
I haven't got any small change about my person. Sorry. He was stifling a smirk. He couldn't leave fast enough.
I'm surprised he didn't offer to resuscitate you as you're hanging over the bath like a dead pheasant.
He probably thought we were trying a challenging new sexual position.
Little did he know we did that earlier. Come on, up you get.
He could be back in a minute with nibbles.
Oh, let's give him something to really talk about. I've got that chain link belt with me. I can tie you to the bedpost before I let him in.
Next time I'm marrying a normal woman.
I must have fallen asleep.
Yes, you did. No fun at all.
Where have you been?
Just put the food trays outside the door.
Good idea.
Matey was hovering in the corridor with his trolley.
He's called Neville.
No, he's called patronising twerp.
I expect he was hoping you'd do something stupid again.
He smirked. I'll take that, shall I, sir, as if I couldn't put a tray on a trolley.
He's only doing his job. Have you got a headache?
No.
Why are you rubbing your head?
It's nothing. He made me so cross.
By offering to help you?
By being as smarmy as an oil slick. I swung round quite vigorously to come back in the room, but I didn't realise the door had automatically slid shut and I banged my head on it quite hard. He caught me when I fell backwards and then he used his passkey to let me back in. He held the door open and said, "We don't want any more accidents, do we, sir?" Don't you start.
You're providing so much entertainment he won't ever want you to check out.
I'm thinking of making a complaint about his attitude.
I don't think helping you up is considered a sackable offence.
I don't want to talk about it. Lights out?
Yes. OK. Sweet dreams.
Where's the switch?
What for?
The light switch.
There isn't one. Everything's on this tablet. I told you it controls the lighting, heating, TV,
So,
curtains.
How do you know which one is lights?
Because there are symbols, look, for different lights in the room, see?
No, I'll have to get my glasses.
Give me the tablet.
With pleasure. What is the point of making something perfectly simple ridiculously complicated?
It's not complicated.
It's a lot more complicated than a switch. Everybody knows how to use a switch.
Done it. Good night.
Hang on. I'm not properly in bed. I can't see.
Tough. Stop Stop flinging things around.
Too many pillows.
Oh, what now?
It's okay. Just knock the phone. I'll put it back. Panic over. What's that?
It's the phone. When you knocked it off the hook, reception must have thought you called them. Just answer it and say we're fine.
You answer it. You're better at these things than me.
You want me to say my husband knocked the phone over, he's an idiot?
If you like.
But it's on your side. Just pick it up.
I'm trying to find it. Hello, look, I'm sorry, we're fine. I'm an idiot. Peter? Yes, everything's okay. Nice room. We've just gone to bed and then I knocked the phone over. I thought you... Never mind. What's up? Don't be daft. Really? Have you been drinking? No, that's not a good idea. She'll be asleep by now. Just go to bed and in the morning... Why, where are you? All right. Stay there.
What's happened? Where are you going?
Peter's having a bit of a queasy moment.
You mean he's ill?
No, it's just the usual pre-wedding do I want to go through with this.
The usual? Did you feel like this before our wedding?
Not now. I need to get dressed. Peter's downstairs.
You're going out at this time of night?
Yep. Where's my... Can you put the bloody lights on?
What's...
Good night.
What time is it?
I don't know. Birds singing. Sun coming up at dawn.
5:45. You've been out all night.
Pretty much.
Tell me what happened.
I'm too tired to speak. See you in the morning.
It is the morning. Wake up.
Stop shaking me.
Is Peter all right? What did he say?
He said that when he saw the marquee, he got a bit of a shock because it reminded him of the day he married Sally.
It can't just be the marquee. Something else must have triggered this.
Well, he was putting together the music for the reception and he discovered the clash meant nothing to her. She wasn't even born when Rock the Casbah got to number 8 in the Billboard Top 100.
Oh, I remember that summer.
So did he.
We went to Casablanca with him and Sally so we could sing Rock the Casbah in the souk.
There was quite a crowd.
Oh, it was glorious. The colours, the smells, everybody dancing and laughing. The musicians joined in.
Yes, he talked a lot about all the things we did, the four of us. Our shared history, he called it.
Well, it's obvious he won't have any shared history with someone who wasn't even born when the Spice Girls got to number 1.
He got quite tearful, talking about the plans we all made for the summer before he left Sally.
Do you think he still loves Sally?
In lots of ways, but he says he's very happy she's found someone. I think he's just worried about keeping up with Kirsty.
Has he spoken to Kirsty about how he feels?
No, hasn't had a chance, he said. Lots of her friends have arrived, including her best mate all the way from New York. They've been huddled together, yakking away for days. He said he's not getting a look in, and she's happy, so excited.
So Kirsty's never expressed any doubts about marrying him?
Not at all. She couldn't be more loving and adoring, he said. I said maybe she could give you a few tips. I must get some sleep.
Just a minute. Was he really going to call the whole thing off?
Yes, I think he was seriously considering it, but we walked miles and he talked himself out of it. I mostly just listened. Now I want to sleep.
You can't go to sleep in that state. Get undressed. Oh, look, you've got mud all over your shoes.
In a minute. I just need to shut my eyes.
What about little Hermes or Joe or whatever his name is?
Well, of course. He adores him. And once I got him talking about his life with Kirsty, he agreed it was fantastic and he was a very lucky man to have a beautiful, young, fit, devoted wife who never argues with him and worships the ground. Sorry, I think I'm hallucinating.
You didn't smoke any...
Of course not. I'm just shattered.
So the wedding's still on?
Very much so. He was pretty chirpy when I left him. He'll be fine.
But will you? I'm not sure an all-nighter being an agony uncle to the groom is part of the best man's duties. He must have been really desperate to discuss this with you.
Thanks very much. But he told me I'd saved his marriage, so I must have said something right.
Oh, I'm proud of you. Well done for being a good friend. Let me give you a great big...
No, go away. I'm tired. Oh, God, I hope that's not Peter.
I'm afraid it will be room service.
Oh.
I ordered an early breakfast so we could go for a swim before the wedding.
Oh, please, no. It'll be that waiter again, won't it?
Probably. And there you are, lying on the bed, fully dressed, face down, with muddy boots on.
More fuel for the below step.
Darling, you must be. You've had so much to do.
I'm going out to my room to have a lie down.
I thought you still had things to sort out.
I've handed everything over to Kirsty's brother.
The useless Jason.
That's him. Had enough. Going to bed. Coming?
Hey, why don't we walk round the gardens first? Clear your head.
I walked round the gardens all last night.
Oh.
Did you find Peter?
Yes. And in fact, he's shattered as well, which is why he's having a little sleep.
Good. If anybody needs it, it's a groom who's been dumped at the altar.
In our bed.
What?
He's such a lost soul. He didn't know where to go, what to do. The hotel's still full of wedding guests, but he didn't want to see anybody. He couldn't face going home, and he certainly wasn't going up to the bridal suite.
So Peter's in our bed?
He had no sleep last night either, and he looked ready to drop, so I thought it was the best thing to do. Oh, sorry, I was so busy looking after him. I should have called and told you.
I'm about to drop.
Oh, no, OK. Let's just sit down for a minute. Here. Nobody can see us in this banquette. You could have a snooze.
Don't want to. I want my bed.
Well, it's a big bed. I suppose you can lie on one side of it.
Peter sleeps like a starfish, farts like a buffalo, and he's got restless legs. We've shared a tent. I'm not sleeping with him. That'd be crazy.
I know, but it's been a crazy, crazy day, hasn't it? Oh, guess what? Text from Sally saying, how did it go? Where to begin?
How about imagine being invited to an EastEnders wedding?
When the vicar said, if anyone knows any lawful impediment, and we heard, yes, Kirsty loves me, there was such a sharp intake of breath from the whole congregation it felt like being sucked into a wind tunnel.
He certainly knew how to make an entrance.
Just like in The Graduate. When Elaine's about to marry Carl and Benjamin shouts out, Elaine, Elaine, and she runs out of the church and they jump on a bus, the end. Remember? Are you all right?
I was just thinking, when Peter said Kirsty was spending all her time with her best mate from New York, I assumed it was a girl. If he'd said it was a guy, a strapping, hunky guy, her age, that she'd known for years, I might have seen this coming. I should have seen this coming.
I don't think anybody saw it coming.
1 minute Peter was smiling, waiting for Kirsty, perfectly okay, and then it all kicked off.
It's funny. Most weddings go on too long, but I've never known one that started at noon and finished at
20 past.
I didn't think I'd ever feel sorry for Peter until he tried to stop Kirsty from leaving, and she turned and said, I can't deny the age gap any longer. It's hard to be with a man as old as you. Ooh, he just crumpled.
In her defence, I don't think she realised she was so close to the microphone.
Don't excuse her. It was a cruel thing. She could have left him with his dignity and just said,
We're musically incompatible?
Yes, Peter would have understood that. He was about to ditch her yesterday because she didn't like the Clash.
On the plus side, if Harry is her age and her best friend, they'll have lots of shared musical memories.
Like S Club 7? I'd never say it to Peter, but it was really romantic.
Showed a certain bravado for him to hijack the bridal limo. He turned the chauffeur into a getaway driver.
Do you know, I think they're made for each other.
Based on?
Well, they're both fast runners for a start. Triathletes. Nobody could catch them.
Come on. Let's go and kick Peter out of our bed.
Best friends becoming lovers. What does that make you think of?
Not so much The Graduate, more When Harry Met Sally, or Kirsty.
Exactly. Loved that film too. Do you remember the scene?
I know what you're going to say, and of course I remember it.
It's a little-known fact that the director Rob Reiner's mother was the lady at the next table who said, I'll have what she's having.
It's actually a very well-known fact.
Oh, look, here comes your favourite person.
He's smirking again. He thinks I'm some clueless, accident-prone old git.
The evidence is stacking up.
If he doesn't remove that smug expression, I'll wipe it off his face myself.
Easy, Tiger. We'll get him in the end.
Do you have a cunning plan?
Working on it. Meanwhile, smile. Hello, Neville. My, you do work long hours. I wonder if you could ask housekeeping to send some more towels to our room? Thank you so much.
Why did we want more towels?
Well, you got pretty muddy after being out all night, and then we went swimming, and now Peter's staying.
He is not staying.
Shh, he might still be asleep. Have you got your door key?
Yeah.
Oh, he's spark out, bless him.
Bless him nothing. He's spread-eagled onto my side.
Maybe I shouldn't have given him a sleeping tablet.
What? No, maybe you damn well shouldn't. I want my bed back.
OK, just take your shoes off and we'll ease him over a bit so you can... Now, quick, lie down before he rolls back.
Too late. I'm squashed.
Just stay still.
He's breathing on me. And he's stroking my hair.
It looks quite soothing.
Actually, it's not unpleasant. I think I might be about to...
Before you drop off, can you just help me with this? Can you? I can't undo it by myself. Oh, Neville. I didn't expect you to bring the towels personally. I see. You've spotted that my husband's got his best friend for a sleepover. I know what you're thinking, but it is our wedding anniversary, and we always like to try something different. Ring the changes. Will you bring another wine glass? Oh, and wait, before you go, could you do me a huge favour? Neville, would you unzip me, please? I'd be enormously grateful. This dress is so dreadfully tight. Neville? Come back! Neville! I got him!
Yes, I heard.
He thought he was being invited to an oldies orgy.
Terrifying.
I did it for you.
I know. Thank you.
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm very happy.
But also very tired?
No, I feel pretty good. Let me unzip you.
We can't do this with Peter asleep in the bed.
Maybe not, but there's an empty bridal suite upstairs, and Peter's got the key in his pocket.
And it is our anniversary, sort of. Do you think Neville will be on...
Conversations from a Long Marriage.
Was written by Jan Etherington.
It starred Joanna Lumley.
And Roger Allam.
It was produced by Claire Jones.
And was a BBC...
We're going to the hospital. Get you checked out.
This will probably pass. And hospitals have got far more important things to worry about.
Nearly there.
I'm frightened.
I know.
Say something.
If I say it'll be fine, you'll say you don't know that. And if I say, of course you're frightened, it could be serious, you'll say that's not helpful, stop scaring me. Normally I'd put my arm round you, because that is usually the safest option. But I can't do that because I'm driving.
That's a very analytical response to an emergency.
Proves my point. I can't win. But whatever it is, we'll deal with it together, okay?
My phone battery's low.
Want me to go back and get your charger? That was a joke.
I don't want you to make jokes.
I'm sorry. Does it still hurt?
Yes. Right across my chest. It's a kind of tightness, like a too small bra, only worse. And also a fluttery feeling. I can hear my heart in my ears.
Okay, try and breathe slowly.
I don't want to die.
You won't die.
You don't know that. You're not a doctor.
But trust me, I'm a husband.
My dad was only 62 when he died.
I know.
Of a heart attack.
I remember. Very sudden.
He had chest pains, took some aspirin, didn't think anything of it. And then he just died. Younger than I am now. It was a huge shock.
It was. I was there.
And I had chest pains for months afterwards.
Psychosomatic, you were told that.
But I've got his genes.
More importantly, you've also got your mother's genes. And if she hadn't broken her hip playing tennis at 96, she'd still be with us.
I never have anything wrong with me, do I?
No, you're a superwoman.
I haven't got time to be ill. I've got the reunion this month. I can't let the girls down.
You don't know that you're ill. We've just had a long lunch.
You think it could be indigestion?
Seems a distinct possibility.
I don't get indigestion. You're the one who takes a bucket load of Rennies after a mild curry. Not me. I can eat anything.
I discovered that the night we met. You pinched my chips. That's when I knew you were the one for me.
Interesting criteria.
A woman who loves food usually has a very healthy appetite in other areas. And so it proved.
Don't make me laugh. It really hurts now.
Sorry, darling. Take some deep breaths. Here we are. I'll drop you at A&E and park the car.
No, I don't want to go in on my own. I want you with me.
Okay, well, I'll have to try and find a space first. Hang on to this stupid token for a sec.
Tell me something else about us.
What? I'm trying to park.
I know, but I'd like to have something to think about while I'm in there, having tests, maybe a heart operation.
I love you. Will that do? Now keep your eyes peeled.
What do you love about me?
That you never give up trying to turn me into the man you deserve.
And I'm almost there. Just got to prise you away from your 24-hour TV news addiction.
Look, if I can't find a space soon, you'll just have to get out.
Oh, look, she's leaving in the Mini.
Yes!
I don't want to go in there. I want to stay with you. I'm scared about what they'll say when they see me.
They'll say, who's the lucky guy with that beautiful woman?
I love you. Did I say that? Oh, I'd better give you the car park token.
Keep
in case...
it. We'll be coming home together.
Oh, hello, gorgeous house. Hello, lovely, lovely coat stand. Hello, divine Art Deco mirror. Oh, hello, me. I look happy. I am happy.
You hide it so well.
Oh, and thank you, darling. Let me give you a great big kiss.
Whoa! You've been told to avoid excitement.
I'm definitely giving up coffee.
Good idea. But I think it was the fact that it was Turkish coffee and you had 3 cups of it.
I should have known. We mostly have decaf these days. Not used to it. But I love my 1 cup of proper coffee in the morning. Do you think I should give that up too?
Did they give you specific advice?
Oh, they asked me a lot of daft questions. Like, can I cut my own toenails? Jesus.
That's not a daft question given your age.
I think we all know it's not when you were born, but your biological age that counts.
Yes, but they don't know you're an age-defying Wonder Woman, often mistaken for my daughter. All they had was your birth date. Did they actually tell you to give up caffeine?
I told you they said the excess caffeine had made my heart race, but I had an ECG, and they said there was no evidence I'd had an incident, as they called it.
Did they suggest you go on statins?
They want everybody to go on statins.
For a reason. Did you agree?
I just said, let me see if I can fix it myself first.
You're not Marie Curie.
But I want to be in charge of my own health.
Look, I know you're very fit and do a lot of exercise, but we're both getting older. Stop humming and listen.
I don't want to listen.
Take your fingers out of your ears. This time it was probably just a caffeine overdose.
It was.
And I know you think you're immortal.
I don't. I just know my own body, and I want to look after it my way, preferably without pills.
Don't dismiss the possibility that there might come a time when there's something you can't fix with Pilates, swimming, or a bolshy attitude.
I'm not being bolshy. I'm going to get a blood pressure monitor machine and keep a record and see our doctor in a month. Who is our doctor?
I think it's about time you found out.
Oh, stop lecturing me.
I'm not.
Would you rather I was a delicate little flower who had a fit of the vapours every time she lifted a roast chicken out of the oven or rushed to the doctor's with a splinter?
Well, at least I'd be able to protect somebody like that.
I don't need protection.
That's my point. If you won't let me look after you, I want to be sure you're looking after yourself, because without you, my life would be a lot less noisy.
OK. I promise I'll look after myself. Coffee?
Hey, what's the matter? What time is it?
It's 3:47. No, 3:48.
What's up?
Do you think we'll ever go back to Australia?
Do you want to?
It's sad not to see it again.
There's no reason why we won't see it again if it's that important to you.
Marion and John are going. They've been lots of times.
They've got grandchildren in Melbourne.
We haven't.
I know.
We've never been to Machu Picchu.
True.
Or the Galapagos.
Oh, I know what this is about.
Do you? I don't.
You got very scared yesterday, when you thought you might be having a heart attack, and then you got very euphoric when you realised you weren't going to die, and now, in the empty hours of the night, you're getting a reaction to all this.
Did you know HS2 won't be finished till at least 2040?
Oh, ye God, what? Yes, I did, so?
It's 20 years away. That's so upsetting.
Only if you need to get to Leeds or Manchester in a belting hurry, and I don't think you ever have.
That's not the point.
It's not?
The point is, we may not be around by the time it's finished.
Judging by its progress so far, I think the same might be true of today's teenagers.
We could be dead by 2040.
So, you're upset because we might die before the train line's completed?
I'm upset because we might die.
There's no might about it.
I don't want to be in a world if we're not in it, do you?
The chances of finding a remotely sane answer to that question are slim to impossible.
We can't go yet.
We're not going yet.
What have we achieved? What is our legacy?
We worked hard, made lots of friends, and mostly we were kind.
But there'll be no blue plaques outside our house. I want a blue plaque. I'd like to have one that says secret agent, like Violette Szabo.
You're too young to have been a secret agent.
No one will talk about us when we're gone.
Our friends will.
They'll all be gone too. We thought we could change the world.
We jolly well did change a lot of the world, and our generation is still changing it, or trying to.
I want an obituary in the Times.
Saying what?
She won the Booker Prize?
You have to write a book first.
Or rode a motorcycle round the Wall of Death? Anything. Recognition that I was here, I was alive.
But you won't be there to read it.
I know.
Bloody quick, is he off to the airport?
No, he's really gone. He's dead. John has died in the departure lounge.
Oh, my God. How? What happened?
Well, Rosie just phoned. He collapsed. They tried CPR, but... Oh, I can't believe it.
We only saw them in the grapes last week.
Oh, such a happy, fun evening. He was talking about doing the marathon.
John, of all people, super fit cyclist, runner, brain the size of a planet.
All-round, genuinely lovely guy. Marion's terribly upset.
Well, naturally, they've been together nearly as long as us.
Yes, but she's even more distressed because they had a row, Rosie said. The flight was called and Marion realised she hadn't got any antihistamine. So she said she'd nipped the chemist and John said, "We're not going to the Mongolian salt plains. You can get some in Australia." And she said, "I might need them on the flight." You know, she's got lots of allergies. And he got really, really cross.
That's not like John. I've never seen John lose his temper.
Anyway, Marion stormed off, and when she came back, he was on the floor, surrounded by people.
God, that's really terrible.
Rosie said she's inconsolable.
I'm not surprised.
Because she thinks it's her fault he collapsed.
Bound to. That'll take her a while to come to terms with.
You know what he said to her? "Bugger off to Boots then, but I might be gone when you get back." He just meant the queue might move forward.
Of course he did.
But those are the last words he ever said to her. "I might be gone when you get back."
That's really hard.
He was cross with her when he died. How heartbreaking is that?
And she was buzzing around Boots, probably calling him names.
Oh, and also she wasn't with him when he died. Just strangers.
More guilt for her.
Who would ever have thought John would go first? It's not fair.
Death isn't fair, just inevitable.
Yes, at the end of a long, long life. But John, he loved life so much.
And we'll never see him again.
We seem to be going to more funerals than weddings these days.
That's just the age we are.
Do you think about dying every day?
Not every day anymore, although I did last year. Whenever the rates of infection went up, it seemed inevitable we'd catch it.
Every sniffle, every cough, we thought that was it.
You kept burying your nose in a bunch of basil to check your sense of smell.
I really thought I was going to die yesterday. I thought my heart would just stop.
And I could go tomorrow.
Oh, don't say that. Give me a big hug.
Okay. But I am planning to still be here tomorrow.
Have you fixed the gate?
What?
I don't know why I thought of that.
I do.
Yeah, isn't it?
Wonderful. But as you seem to be pace-setting for a middle-distance runner, I think my knee could do with a rest. Shall we sit down here for a bit, if we can avoid the bird crap?
It must be great being a pigeon.
Pass.
Oh, any bird. All those people down there in the streets. Some of them are lonely or sick or have lost someone.
And others are deliriously happy, celebrating good news or planning a wedding.
Don't tell me to cheer up.
I wouldn't dare.
I heard you get up in the night again.
Neither of us are sleeping very well, are we? Not surprising.
I keep thinking about poor Marion.
Me too. And how I'm going to write this eulogy.
Has Marion decided whether to say something?
There's no way she can do it. She's just sent me the quote she was talking about.
The Shakespearean one?
Yeah. She wants me to say it at the end on her behalf.
Which one is it?
I've got it on my phone. Do you want to hear it?
Will it make me cry again?
Undoubtedly.
Oh, read it to me then. No, wait. Let me find a tissue first. Okay, go on.
Come, gentle night. Come, loving, black-browed night. Give me my Romeo. And when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night. You all right?
I How are you going to read that out with Marion sitting in front of you?
I'm going to do it flawlessly, because she trusts me. She's given me this huge responsibility, and it's an honour. The one thing that I can do for our friend John.
You're too good for me.
Yes, I am. But I like having you around because you make me feel superior.
I'd forgotten how to laugh.
Don't ever do that.
How are you going to sum up John in 15 minutes?
That's what's keeping me awake at night.
He should have a blue plaque, shouldn't he? International peacekeeper, lots of gongs and honours, half-page obit in the Times.
I love the line about his matchless communication skills were never put to better use than in his nurturing of lifelong friendships. I'm going to use that.
Strange things, Eulogies, when you say all the things you should have said to them when they were alive.
But didn't.
I think we should write each other's eulogies.
I don't need to write yours because you told me I was going to go first.
That was before my health scare.
You didn't have a health scare. You had too much coffee.
But look at John. He was incredibly fit. And he went like that. We need to be prepared.
I'm always prepared. I was a Queen Scout.
But if somebody dies, you're in no fit state to compose your thoughts and memories. You should have it ready. So should we do that?
What?
Write each other's eulogies before we have to?
Let me get this one done first.
Then will you write my eulogy?
Why?
I just said why.
Yes, but that's not the truth, is it? You just want to know what I'm going to say about you.
Of course I do.
Most partners find it impossible to stand up and talk about their other half. Eulogies are often delivered by friends, like this one.
I don't want my friends to deliver my eulogy.
Why not? Diana or Sally could do it, or Jackie has known you from school days.
Oh, God, no.
Is that such a bad idea?
Jackie, I forgot. The reunion is the same day as the funeral, isn't it?
You can get together some other time.
Oh, but this is special. We couldn't do it last year, obviously, so now she's worked so hard at organising this and getting us all together.
She'll understand.
Remind me to call her the minute we get home.
Tell her if you're not there, she can write your eulogy. Absent friends.
No, I want you to write my eulogy. What would you say about me?
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
Seriously, I want to be sure you'll say nice things.
Why don't you write it then?
Write my own eulogy? That seems like
A really good idea.
Well, it does, yes, but I can't do that.
Why not?
It's what other people think about you, not what you think about yourself.
Yes, but who's going to know? I won't tell them. You can write your own eulogy and what you want me to say, and I'll just change the personal pronouns. Sorted. Don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. And hey, that could work for your birthday and anniversary cards too. You write the message you'd like to read, and I'll copy it out. Oh, hang on. Also, you find the card that you like, so I won't have to spend endless hours debating whether to get you a soulful Labrador or a high-kicking flapper, and have to watch your face fall with disappointment as you open it, and I realise once again I've made the wrong choice.
That wouldn't work.
Would for me.
But I want to know what you really think about me and how you'll remember me.
OK, but you start. What would you say about me?
Oh, I'd say you're the one I couldn't wait to see if we'd been apart, even if I'd only been swimming or at work or at my mother's, and I got so excited that I was coming home to you, I'd stop the car up the road and touch up my lipstick and have a quick squirt of Estee Lauder. Maybe I'd only been to Waitrose for meatballs, but then I would rush in
Let me stop you right there.
Why?
Because this is my eulogy you're writing, and it seems to be all about you. In the car, in Waitrose, at your mother's.
It's about the effect you have on me.
Nah, vanity project.
Remember when you bought me Lillian Hellman's book, Pentimento?
No.
Well, all right, I bought it for my birthday, for you to give to me, and you wrapped it up once I'd found you some wrapping paper.
Oh, yes, got it now. What about it?
She wrote about her life with Dashiell Hammett. They'd been together for 20 years.
Lightweights.
Some of them bad, a few of them shabby.
Much like us.
Exactly. But she couldn't wait to talk to him, to hear what he thought about the news, a departing guest, a walk in the woods. Their relationship survived for the strongest of reasons, their pleasure in each other. They were living the best of times together, she said.
Wasn't he a violent, promiscuous drunk?
Sometimes.
And she was famous for being economical with the truth, as I recall.
I never said they were perfect.
You think we're like them?
I know they were flawed, but they had passion for each other, and I thought, that's how I feel about you. It's the physical presence of someone who's totally on your side, waiting for you, looking out for you. Marion was telling me yesterday that she walked into the kitchen thinking, I must tell John this, and then came the icy shock that he would never be there to hear anything she said again. It's losing the togetherness of a good marriage, and I can see why she chose Juliet's speech, because she wants him still to be there, somewhere, in the stars. But that's not the sort of thing I'd tell you over breakfast, so I'd put it in your eulogy.
When I won't be there to hear it.
I've given you a preview. Want to know how it ends?
There's more?
Yes. So I zhuzh up my hair, run through the door looking for you, wanting to share my news with you, and you've got your head under the car bonnet or you're watching the cricket, and you don't even look up.
That'll get a laugh, and that's a rare thing at a funeral.
Why are you looking over there?
Thought that dog looked a bit like Bonzo.
It doesn't look at all like Bonzo. Are you crying?
I'm not crying.
I'm glad you're crying.
Are you?
Yeah. Let it all out. It's John, isn't it?
No. Well, it is a bit, but...
At the Wind Centre.
Thank you and good night, Helen.
Oh, I must have dropped off. Shattered.
I'm not surprised. Grieving is very tiring, isn't it? But your eulogy, it was perfect.
One of the toughest things I've ever done. So many stories.
Oh, it's been an emotional day.
It has. Have you finished the reunion Zoom call?
Yeah. Have you got a tissue?
Yeah. Still thinking about the funeral?
No, it's just the girls.
But I thought I could hear you laughing.
Yes, it was lovely.
So those are happy tears, are they?
Of course they are. After all the sad tears we've cried today, it makes a change, doesn't it?
So tell me how it went. Did everyone have a dirty martini as instructed?
Yes. Not there first, except for Smithy and Taz.
Just give me the highlights. What did you talk about?
Literature, art, politics, comparative religions.
Don't believe you.
OK, we talked about why eyebrows go grey, the importance of tightening the pelvic floor, and whether coral nail varnish looks a bit cheap in the winter.
Girl stuff.
Also, we talked about patronising husbands.
Do you know any?
It was all very good fun.
So what made you cry?
Because when I phoned Jackie the other day to tell her why I couldn't come to the reunion, I said we'd been talking about friends writing our eulogy, and you said you thought she could do mine.
And you said no chance.
Yes, and she laughed, but then she said it got her thinking. Usually we sit around when we get together and come up with the odd anecdote, but she put everyone's name in a hat, and whoever's name they drew out, they had to do a 1-minute presentation on what that girl was like at school.
Brilliant idea. Pity you weren't there.
Well, I was, sort of. I couldn't do one, but Jackie talked about me on Zoom just now.
And she didn't warn you?
No, the girls were all in on it, and they'd torn each other to pieces earlier, according to Tuz, so I didn't know what to expect.
Is that why you came down for another drink?
Yes, and it wasn't enough.
Oh, dear.
Jackie talked about all my detentions, and that I was caught with the gardener's son in the tool shed.
Appropriate.
And got banned from games, which was unfortunate as I was games captain.
And still are in so many ways.
And then she said that there was no one she'd rather have on her side.
Are we talking about hockey or netball?
Because when she was being bullied by the terrible twins, June and Marcia, and they gave her a Chinese burn and stole her dinner money, I went and got it back for her, which anybody could have done because the twins were really cowards. I'd forgotten all about it.
Was that when you came down for the third drink?
Uh-huh. Anyway, she said a lot of really, really nice things. And then...
And then what? She said something nasty?
No, not at all. She said that they decided to take a vote earlier on who was the most popular girl in school.
And it wasn't you? It's okay. I still love you.
It was me. She said everyone wanted to be my friend, and the younger ones had a crush on me. And I also had the shortest miniskirt. And I haven't changed a bit, they said. And they all raised a glass to me.
Wow. That's some eulogy.
It's not a eulogy.
Yes, it is. We've hijacked the word for funeral speeches, but it just means words of praise, and they were. Oh. So, most popular girl. Is there a cash prize to go with it?
Sadly, no. But it made me very happy.
Me too, and very proud.
You had nothing to do with it.
I'm proud that I won the heart of the most popular girl in school. Oh, hi.
You fixed the gate.
Yep, it swings like a pendulum do.
The garage door's still a bit wonky.
Let me just bask in the glory of one job well done. How was Marion?
Almost serene. I asked her if she was taking anything. She said wine. But it's really going to hit her when Callum goes back to Australia next week.
She could go with him.
She could, but it's too soon. Still, he's dealt with everything and sorted out loads of stuff, and he said, I know Mum's friends will look after her.
Of course we will. I can do some odd jobs.
When you've finished our odd jobs.
Look, I've dug out my old tool belt for when I'm on the move.
Steady. You'll be giving Bob the Builder sleepless nights.
I know you like the look of a man who knows his spanners from his mole wrench.
Ooh, I'm finding it hard to control myself.
It's even got a pouch for the WD-40. I'll go and give the gate a squirt.
I'll just get changed and then I'll sweep up the sawdust.
I'll do that. Stop.
Why?
There's something at the door.
Something? What does that mean?
It means what it says. By the door, there is something.
Yes, me.
Apart from you. Well, not apart from you, actually. Because of you.
You're not making any sense.
Look at the door.
I'm looking at the door. Same old door, scuff marks.
OK, widen your search. Look round the door.
You mean behind it?
No, I bloody don't.
Oh, all right, don't get ratty.
Was ever a surprise harder to spring?
A surprise. Is this a blue plaque?
At last. Yes, it is.
On the wall, we've got a blue plaque.
I know.
Who put it there?
Me.
So somebody important lived here?
Yes.
Well done for finding out. Who was it?
Read it yourself.
God, you're so tetchy.
Sorry. Well?
The most popular girl in school lives here with a very lucky man. Oh, that's absolutely wonderful, darling. And I'm a very lucky woman.
You are.
Thank you.
Well, you said you wanted a blue plaque.
I also said I wanted a Lamborghini. Is it in the garage?
Is there no pleasing this woman?
You have pleased me. It's an amazing thing to do. Did you have any help?
If you mean did I have to consult your friends for advice, no. It was all me.
Even more impressed.
Does it make up for the bagless Dyson I bought you for our anniversary?
Still a way to go, but it's a big step in the right direction. Let me give you a hug.
It's worth more than a
Oh,
hug.
it'll have to do for now. We're in the street. Ooh, what's that?
You're squashing my measuring tape. Did you say you were caught with the gardener's son in the tool shed?
Yes, I was.
We have a tool shed round the back.
I know, but I don't want to get banned from games again.
Let's risk it.
Spaced out, but not in a hippie way, sadly.
Your timorous eco-warrior still hyperventilating on the mat behind you?
Quite a long way behind me now, and he wasn't happy.
About social distancing?
Well, that, but mostly he's upset because the rabbits have been eating his curly kale.
You managed to keep a straight face when he told you this?
Of course I did. He doesn't think it's funny. He's one of life's innocents.
Who has fantasies about you?
I think he just has fantasies about us holding hands and dancing.
If you really believe he sees you as Ginger to his Fred, then you're the innocent.
Look, he baked me a sourdough loaf, and he gave me a starter in case I want to make my own.
A fat chance.
You put it in the airing cupboard and add to it, and it swells up, and then you give some to friends.
And you think that's a productive way of spending your time?
How can you get so worked up about a sandwich loaf?
You can't make sandwiches with it. That's the problem. It's full of holes. You remember we had a sourdough sandwich with Emmental cheese once? Half the time we were eating air. The only people who really love it are dentists. They make a fortune out of sourdough tooth fractures.
You don't have to eat any.
Promise?
David's also grown me these decorative winter cabbages. Thought they might look good on the windowsill.
Or in the recycling bin?
He likes bringing me presents.
I reckon he was a Labrador in a previous life. Don't be surprised if one day he drops a dead pheasant on your Pilates mat.
Oh, that won't happen. He wouldn't squash an earwig. He can't bear the thought of eating or wearing anything made from animals. His new shoes are recycled from plastic waste,
I bet they squeak.
and all his clothes are made from bamboo.
I'm surprised he can bend over.
Stop it. I don't want to laugh at him. He's generous. His allotment's very productive. We had lovely courgettes, remember?
A few spare veg is one thing, but a home-baked loaf? And what's this on top? A flowery heart.
Everybody puts hearts on things.
When they're doing it for someone they love.
I think you're just jealous because you've never had much luck growing garden produce.
And that's the way to a woman's heart, is it?
There's something very appealing about a chap who can pull up a handful of King Edwards from his own patch.
I thought I was the one with the carry-on jokes.
Sorry, I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. I think I need to eat something.
Sourdough toast?
Yes, great. With Marmite, of course.
Ooh, how many slices? Look at that. Holes. Told you. Call that bread? Good job you didn't pay for this.
It'll be fine. Just cut it a bit further up. Holes don't go on forever.
You're wrong. See? All the way through, like Blackpool Rock.
I don't care. Just whack a couple of slices in the toaster. I'm starving.
You'd be lucky to get one decent slice out of the whole loaf. It's like a jigsaw with bits missing.
Is this the post?
Yes, and there's a stiffy for you. Nothing for me. I never get invited to anything.
What are you talking about? The guys have asked you to lunch next week.
That's just an old geezer's drink-up. You have got a proper printed invite here. Even the envelope's thick.
Aha, about time. I thought it had got lost in the post.
What is it? Palace garden party?
The launch of Rick Roden's memoir.
Now there's a man who looks like he's got a pound of King Edwards up each sleeve and Jersey Royals down his trousers.
There was a lot of discussion about the title. I see they finally decided on Running Out of Time.
Unsubtly combining his famously caring side as a passionate environmentalist while pointing out he's also a six-pack cologne-splashing, bench-pressing uber hunk. Or am I just being a tiresome cynic?
Did I tell you he's designing his own sportswear collection?
What's he going to call it? The vest a man can get.
That's really good. I'll suggest it to him.
So, are you going to this launch?
Of course. It'll be quite intimate.
Sounds worrying.
No, I mean small. But I have to go, if only to make sure he mentions his stupendously brilliant editor in his speech. Or you could remind him how hard I worked.
I'm not going.
Yes, you are.
I'm busy that night.
What night is it?
One of my busy nights.
You've got to come.
Not this time. I want to stay here and watch unsuitable films and eat pizza and maybe fart unreprimanded.
I want you to come.
Why? I don't even know him. Although I feel I do. You didn't stop talking about him for 6 weeks.
Rick's has a very obvious appeal.
And you obviously found it very appealing.
Yes, he's powerfully charismatic, but he's not you.
Technically correct, and at the same time damningly hurtful.
He's all swagger and skinny jeans, but you're...
I'm interested to see how you're going to get out of this.
You don't need to do all that to be sexy.
Well, thank you. You've either got it or you've...
What's the smell?
Probably my excess testosterone evaporating.
It's the toast.
That's another thing I hate about sourdough. It sets off the smoke alarm.
Bye. Bye, Esther. What? Oh, he's still socially distancing, aren't you, darling? Talk tomorrow.
I'll get a cab.
No, it's a nice night. Let's walk to the station.
In those shoes?
Of course not. Stand still. I'll put on my flats.
It's okay, she's just changing her shoes.
Why did you say that?
I think they thought you were sloshed and I was holding you up.
I do feel a little bit carefree.
Oh, jeez.
Coming out into the fresh, cold air. Oh, I feel like whirling round and round.
Restrain yourself.
Don't you want me to be happy?
Not in front of St. Paul's.
Nobody knows us here. Let's sit on the steps and have a snog.
Behave.
Esther was obviously disappointed you didn't kiss her goodnight.
I break hearts wherever I go.
So what did you think of Rick's? Did you like him?
Not as much as he likes himself.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty full of it, isn't he?
Just a bit.
I'm sorry I had to mingle so much.
I'm used to trailing in your wake, carrying a handbag and a top-up glass.
Lots of people thought we were a couple.
We are.
I mean, me and Rick's, which is flattering.
As opposed to you and me, which is not flattering.
No, it's just that he's younger than me, slightly.
Couple of decades, isn't it?
All right, I know.
He seemed to have shipped in an adoring fan club of supermodels to follow him round. It was like watching Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love video.
He enjoys putting on a show.
Doesn't he just?
But he's doing some good stuff, raising awareness of climate change by swimming in the Arctic, running in the rainforest. The films are very effective. I admire him for doing that.
Oh, me too. But it doesn't have the gravitas of David Attenborough's authoritative voiceover, does it? It's more, if you can tear your eyes away from my beautiful, sweaty, half-naked body, swimming and running in a sensitive way, you might notice behind me melting ice caps and industrial-scale logging.
Yes, he's using his assets, but he gets attention. That's what matters.
You're absolutely right, as always.
He mentioned in his speech that he couldn't have done the book without me.
That's because I gave him my don't mess with the missus stare.
You don't mind that he blew me a kiss from the stage?
You? I thought he was blowing me a kiss.
He liked you. He told me.
Then my life is complete.
Are you being funny about this evening?
No, not at all. I thought it was a very successful launch, and I'm really proud of you for editing what is obviously going to be a bestseller, no question.
Thank you.
But I don't particularly want to talk about Rick's all the way home, and it's getting cold, don't you think?
Yeah. I thought the station was closer.
Let's get this cab.
Okay.
Taxi!
Thank you.
Liverpool Street Station, please.
Oh, I love black cabs. They have the same effect on me as hotel rooms.
God help us.
I want to give you a big kiss for coming and supporting me.
Not in front of the cabbie.
They've seen it all. We've had some fun in the back of taxis, haven't we?
We certainly have, but tonight won't be one of them.
I like the fact that black cabs have a screen. It's discreet.
It's so they don't have to listen to the mindless ramblings of pissed passengers.
Thank you also, darling, so much.
Stop climbing all over me. Sit still. We're nearly there.
But I really want to say how much I appreciated you being so nice and chatty to everyone.
Is this a good time to ask for a pay rise?
Rick said you're a lucky man.
Did he?
The correct response is, I know.
I do know, but I don't need him to tell me.
Last time I was in a cab was with Rick's. We were going to that Royal Geographical Society thing where he was speaking.
The night you didn't get back till 2 a.m.?
Couldn't get away. But it was
Just work, yes, I know. You're lucky that, unlike John Lennon, I'm not a jealous guy.
Here we are.
Or at least I don't show it.
What?
Nothing. Have you got your card handy?
Well, I think that's him now. Bye.
Shazam! I am here. Now, what are your other two wishes?
Get off.
Whoa, what's up?
Why are you so late?
The train was delayed.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean, no, it wasn't?
It was on time.
Did you check?
Of course I did.
Why?
Because you were late and I wanted to know why. And I discovered the train arrived on time. So why did you say it hadn't?
Have I walked into an audition for Line of Duty?
I don't like being lied to.
Who said I was lying?
Christabel just phoned from the Grapes. You left your jacket over the chair.
Oh, is that all? I stopped for a pint, so shoot me.
Christabel also said she asked the woman you were with if she wanted to take the coat to give to you, but she said she didn't know where you lived.
Right.
So just a casual pickup, was it?
I didn't pick anybody up, quite the reverse.
Oh, so she propositioned you?
Nobody propositioned anybody.
Just tell me what happened. Then I'll decide whether to file for divorce or kill you.
OK. I was sitting on the train, quietly reading the Evening Standard. In fact, I was nodding off. And this woman tapped me on the arm and said, "Do you remember me?" I didn't. Oh. But it turned out she was one of my old students, and she was on her way to visit her mother, who lives over by the Common.
Fine. So you chatted all the way from London to here.
And then she didn't get on till Bishop Stortford.
I don't care where she got on. What I want to know is why you didn't say goodbye when you got off the train and come straight home.
She offered to buy me a drink.
Oh, so now it's not a brief encounter on the train. It's become a hot date.
It's hardly a hot date. She was a student 30 years ago. She's now a grandmother of 3.
Are you saying grandmothers can't be hot? An insult to Susan Sarandon? Catherine Deneuve?
I'm not insulting grandmothers. I'm just saying that... Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Here's the truth. I'm tired. Long day. Did I have a good time with the guys, were you going to ask?
I don't care about your lunch. You wouldn't have told me anything about this woman, and I'd never have known if Christabel hadn't phoned and dropped you in it.
Of course I would have told you eventually, but I just wanted to come home and lie down.
But you didn't. You went to the Grapes.
It wasn't a calculated decision, just a spontaneous swerve into the pub.
You'd spent most of the day in a pub.
And I was still feeling convivial, but if I'd had any designs on her, do you think I would have taken her to our local where everybody knows us?
Is she attractive?
In what sense?
In the I wouldn't kick her out of bed sense.
Jeez, next time I'm marrying a woman of refinement.
Well?
I wouldn't kick her out of bed. Ha! Because she wouldn't get anywhere near my bed. I'm a married man.
Oh, you remembered.
I knew you wouldn't believe anything I said about this meeting, which is why I said nothing. And nothing happened. Look, call her if you don't believe me.
You've got her phone number.
Everybody swaps phone numbers.
Swaps? You gave her yours?
I taught her for 3 years.
And yet you don't remember her?
Well, eventually I did, obviously.
She wasn't the one who had to leave in her final term because she was stalking you, was she?
I'm surprised you remember
What was
that.
her name?
Jessica.
That was it. It was her, wasn't it?
She wasn't stalking me. She just had a bit of a crush. You thought it was really funny at the time. You kept singing the Police song, Don't Stand So Close to Me.
So why did she leave?
She left because she decided journalism wasn't for her, and now she's a beauty therapist.
Well, she must still have some journalistic instincts. She tracked you down.
It was a chance meeting, and that's the end of it.
Maybe not. She's got your phone number.
I'll block it if it worries you.
Too late.
Oh, hello. Yes, thanks. Back home now, with my wife. It was. Yes, I know I did, because the barmaid phoned my wife, who is here. No, of course it didn't cause any problems. Why would it? Nice seeing you too. Bye. Stop giving me the 1,000-yard stare.
She just phoned to tell you about the coat, did she?
Who knows? Look, I've blocked her number, OK? The end. What's for dinner?
Cook it yourself.
Right, that's it.
Are you going to get your coat from the pub?
No, I'm leaving you. I'm going to pack a bag.
Good. Don't forget to take your athlete's foot powder. Oh, hello, Di. Not really. Doubt will be coming round later. He's just packing a bag. Apparently he's leaving me. I know, it's crazy. Well, he spent all day in town getting completely caned, and then he met an old student on the train. Yeah, a woman. And he took her for a drink at the Grapes. And because Christabel phoned me, he left his coat. Yeah, it is pathetic, isn't it? Men are rubbish at basic stuff like covering their tracks. No, I don't think there's anything in it, but he still made me really cross because... Oh, here he comes. Round 2. Hang on. That was quick.
Just a few essentials.
Where are you going?
What's it to you?
I need a forwarding address for your mail.
It'll just be bills. You can keep those. Have a nice life.
I will, now I'm free. Di, he's actually gone. I'm a bit surprised. Usually he falls asleep on the bed while he's packing and... Oh, he's back. Round 3. Better go. Bye. Changed your mind?
Forgot my sunglasses.
It's February.
I'm thinking of going to Cuba.
Well, you won't get further than Heathrow. Your passport's in the desk.
I'll pick it up tomorrow with my things.
Make sure you take that sombrero you bought in Acapulco.
You think it's funny?
No, I think it's tragic that you turn a perfectly ordinary stand-up fight into a reason to leave forever.
Me? You're the one who utterly misinterprets everything I do.
You're better off without me, then.
I'm glad we agree. Goodbye again. Could you move your car? I'm blocked in.
Do you think that's a metaphor for our relationship?
You said it. Well,
No, I'm not going to move it.
keys are in the hall. I'll do it myself.
Really? Think about it.
I can't drive. I've had a drink.
Or 6.
OK. You win.
You are never very good at storming out. You don't think it through.
You love to start a fight. That's the problem.
We both do.
I don't.
Well, it's not so much the fight we love. It's what comes afterwards.
You mean my grovelling apology?
I do. Let's have it.
OK. I'm sorry. I should have told you what happened the second I came through the door. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you will now mete out a suitable punishment.
I certainly will.
Please make it the silent treatment.
You're not getting off that lightly. We're going round to see Di and Al's new kitchen.
Dear Lord, that's harsh.
That wind walls, didn't you?
Bit surprising, but quite warm.
Smart double oven.
Yes, I definitely want one of those. At eye level.
Thanks for sticking to elderflower cordial.
I was following orders.
So, are we all right?
I've grovelled. What else do you want from me?
I want to know you understand the reason why I hit the roof.
No, I don't understand. But here's what I've learned living with you. We react differently to perceived threats to our relationship.
Do we?
Yes. Even if I'm scared to death of losing you, I'll display a pragmatic and tolerant face to the world and to you.
When have you ever been scared of losing me? Not David at Pilates.
Give me a break. If you ever left me for a man in recycled plastic shoes who makes sourdough bread, I'd wave you off. But, OK, I was a bit concerned about your obsession with Rick's rodent.
Roden. He's not a rat.
The jury's still out on that one.
It was just
Don't
work.
keep saying it was just work. I know you. We've spent nearly half a century together, and there have been occasions when each of us have been economical with our wedding vows.
You mean Rod?
One example?
What about you and Phoebe the physio?
I'm not comparing notches. I'm just saying that it's almost inevitable, given that we both have a passionate nature and we got together when we were barely out of our teens, that there will be detours.
Did you take a detour with Jessica when you were a lecturer?
No, I didn't. But I could have done. And I'm guessing you could have done with Rick's.
Oh, he's so much younger than me.
Didn't stop Joan Collins, did you?
Very nearly. You remember that night?
When you went to see him for the last time and Esther came round here?
Yes, and when I came home...
Eventually.
You joked about snogging Esther and asked me if I'd had a good evening.
I saw you were glowing. It made me very sad.
You didn't look sad, you looked very chipper. You just stomped off to bed.
I didn't want you to see me, blubbing.
Did you really think...
Yes, of course I thought you'd slept with him.
That makes me sound like a slapper.
You'd worked with him for months, in his flat, in his country house, just the two of you. You were about to go and swim with him in Loch Ness to get the feel of things, as he put it. It seemed inevitable. And honestly, I wouldn't blame you. He's a fantastically attractive bloke. Why wouldn't you? And why wouldn't he want you?
I only intended to stay long enough for him to check the final chapter proofs. But remember, he'd done his back in, and he was in a hell of a state when I got there. I made him something to eat, and he needed help to get about, so I had to kind of...
Put your arms round him.
He's such a strong man, and he was embarrassed and in so much pain. I couldn't just let him struggle. He said I would have made a good nurse.
He doesn't know you at all, does he?
Hey!
Good nurse. You let me struggle after my knee op. It was like living with...
Yes, Nurse Ratchet, you said, but I had weeks of you whinging. This was just an hour or so.
It was half the night.
OK. It was difficult to leave. I felt sorry for him.
Just sorry.
I'd never seen him vulnerable, almost tearful. And anyway, it would have been physically impossible to have sex. He could hardly move.
Is that the only thing that stopped you? The practicalities?
It was a major factor.
Did you help him into bed?
I did. It was blooming difficult. What?
You tell me.
I will tell you. He looked up at me and took my hand and yes, at that moment, I nearly got into bed with him. I bent down, kissed him on the cheek and said, "I don't think you need me any more tonight." And he just smiled and said, "In another life." And I left. And that's all true. And I came home to you, quite prepared to tell you all that because I knew I was late and you'd be cross. But you just didn't appear to be bothered.
That's my defence. If I really told you how I feel when someone like Rix flirts with you and I see you flick back your hair and touch your neck and hold his gaze, I want to send him to sleep with the fishes.
But you just tease me or joke about it.
Of course. If I played the heavy, you'd be off.
I wouldn't.
You might, and I can't take that risk. You slammed into me today for nothing.
Well,
one short chat, and you thought it was infidelity writ large. But I watched you blossoming and flirting for months as your relationship with Rix developed, going out on many evenings looking so beautiful for another man. And I said nothing.
You hit the roof when I was supposed to go to Scotland with him.
That was because we'd arranged to go to Marion and John's anniversary dinner, and you said you couldn't make it. You chose him over our oldest friends. It made me very angry. But it also broke my heart. But still I smiled, like the husband in Brief Encounter, each time you returned, and silently thanked you for coming back to me.
I do exactly the same when I think someone's after you.
Rubbish. If there's a whiff of anyone saying hello to me, you go from naught to ballistic in the time it takes for me to say, "Honey, I'm home," and I shrivel with guilt, even if I'm completely innocent, like today.
You might be completely innocent, but I think Jessica has you in her sights.
And you don't think I love you enough to repel borders, so to speak?
You don't always notice when women are coming on to you. A lot of women find you irresistible, including me.
You're all that matters. So here's an idea. Instead of turning into Lady Macbeth if I have one drink in a crowded pub, be a little calmer, less confrontational.
OK, I'll try and remember that when you come home legless after picking up a strange woman.
Stop it.
You're right. I will be nicer.
Starting now?
I thought you were tired.
So did I. Who knew elderflower cordial was an What's this?
A manuscript.
Are you editing another book?
No, it's not for me. It's for you.
Oh?
I had a visitor while you were out.
Who?
Not exactly a visitor, more a thwarted courier.
Stop being so mysterious. What are you talking about?
I was just walking upstairs when I heard a kerfuffle at the letterbox. Somebody was obviously trying to force this huge envelope through the flap, but it was far too big. So I flung open the door, and this woman fell forward and landed at my feet.
What woman?
Your friend, Jessica.
She's not my friend.
She obviously thinks she is.
How did she know where we lived?
I asked her, and she said you gave her your address.
I did not.
I believe you. And I'm sure they wouldn't have told her at the pub. So I think she followed you home at some point.
Did you ask her that?
No. I asked her why she wanted to see you, and she said she told you she'd written a script, and you seemed keen to read it.
I was just being polite.
She wrote it when she was your student, but she didn't show it to you then.
Did she say what it's about?
Guess.
A student with a crush on her tutor?
No, a tutor who seduced a student, and the student had to leave because she was pregnant.
Christ! Did you throw her out?
No, I was taking your advice to be calm and non-confrontational. Also, I wanted to find out what her game was, so I invited her in.
Risky move.
Offered her a cup of tea.
Wow.
Got out the lemon drizzle cake.
And did she break under the strain?
She was very charming and complimentary, admiring the house, the paintings, picking up the photos, the one of you in your Speedos.
Aww.
I knew what she was doing. Obviously, she thought if she worked on me and became my friend, she could get to you. I kept her talking, laughed at her stories. I showed her our bedroom.
Oh.
I poured her more tea.
I almost feel sorry for her.
She was like a clumsy fly, stumbling into my glossy silken web.
Is it weird if I say this is sounding very sexy?
And then I asked her where she got the idea for the story, and she laughed. She's got an annoying clattery laugh, like dropped cutlery.
Tell me, what did she say about the story?
She said I'd probably think it was about you.
Whatever it was about, it wasn't me.
But although she admitted she'd had a huge crush on you, she said you were the perfect gentleman, often spending time talking to her after hours, just the two of you.
I didn't treat her any differently from anyone else.
Exactly. You're a naturally very warm, kind man. And some women deliberately misread that.
She's a complete fantasist.
I'm aware of that. So I took her outside and walked her around the garden.
And?
And I showed her the pond.
OK, so she got the tour.
And I told her that if she ever came within 100 miles of you again, she'd be sleeping with the fishes.
Blimey. I'm glad you're on my side. How did she take it?
She left so fast she forgot to pick up the manuscript.
I'll dump it in the recycling.
It's quite good.
You've read it?
Of course I've read it.
What do you think?
You mean, do I think it's about you?
Well, do you?
I think it's about what she wanted to happen between you, but it's certainly not you. This guy wears brown shoes, plays golf, and took her to see Mike Oldfield playing his tubular bells twice.
A Philistine with a tin ear? Definitely not me.
Are you relieved?
It's not much fun always being the good guy. I rather fancied being immortalised as a cad and a bounder.
There's still time. And was a BBC Studios production. You nodded off just after it started.
I was listening with my eyes closed.
It's called sleeping.
Well, I'm fully rested now, so what's on next?
What do you want to watch?
Tell me what you fancy.
I asked you first.
I only want to watch what makes you happy.
But I'm not fussed. Just pick something.
OK. Let's see what's on and make an informed choice. Documentary?
Well, just choose anything, and that'll be fine by me.
You say that, but if I said we should watch, what's this? A History of Ancient Britain, The Priests of Orkney.
I'd be cock-a-hoop.
Baloney. You'd rugby tackle the remote out of my clenched fist and switch over to Strictly Come Bake Off.
Is there anything that requires more than one brain cell?
The Planets with Brian Cox. Jupiter the Joybringer.
Oh, that's great, but it's so hypnotic it sends me to sleep.
Jupiter didn't bring much joy to the rest of the solar system.
You don't say.
Bit of a bully, shoved other planets out of the way. I could tell you a lot about its path of destruction.
Ah, please don't.
Am I boring you?
Quite a bit, yes.
You can also be boring at times.
Can I?
Rampaging on about traffic wardens and processed cheese.
Well, obviously a lovely cheese does not thrive sealed in plastic packaging.
And she's off.
Do you think we're a boring couple?
Everyone argues over what to watch on TV.
I'm not talking about that. It's just we're in a bit of a rut, don't you think?
I don't mind a rut. I find a rut quite comforting, and if I had to be in a rut with anyone, I'd be happy to be in a rut with you.
That's nice but unhelpful.
Got it! When in doubt, Game of Thrones.
No, absolutely not.
Even though I want to.
But I don't.
Not fussed, she said. I never stop you watching Grand Designs.
You just come in every 5 minutes and say, haven't they got the roof on yet?
Let's find something we both like then.
There's no such thing. We're TV incompatible.
Must be a programme somewhere we can agree on.
But we can never find it because you get cross-eyed trawling through hundreds of choices and give up.
There's a few box sets we haven't finished.
There's a few box sets you don't remember finishing. You never saw the end of Normal People.
Didn't want to. It was rude.
You are so Mary Whitehouse.
A fine woman with strong values. She wouldn't have liked it.
But there's lots of sex in Game of Thrones, and you like that.
That's different. It's not soppy sex.
Normal People wasn't soppy. It reminded me of our early years.
It reminded me of looking for a lost biro. Whenever the story got going, they took their kit off and had a rummage around every nook and cranny.
That was to illustrate their obsession with each other.
I don't need illustrations. I know where the bits go, thank you. Can we get back to the plot?
You actually shouted that at the screen. Jenny said she and Chris watched the first episode, and at the end, he turned it off and said, I don't think this is for us, dear.
I'm with Chris. I hate watching soppy sex on television.
I suppose you'd prefer to watch the news.
I might as well see what's going on in the world.
The same stuff that was going on at lunchtime and on the Today programme this morning.
Why don't you stomp off to bed?
You want me out of the way so you can watch Game of Thrones for the 100th time, don't you?
Not necessarily, but I wouldn't mind a bit of time to myself.
Have all the time you like.
I will. Good night.
What are you going to do?
Blimey. I thought you'd gone. I'll do whatever I want.
And what is that?
Well, given a free choice at this time of night, I'd find something that I know will relax me and make me smile, which is unlikely to be you at the moment.
Dad's Army, I suppose?
That is certainly a possibility, but I think I've had enough TV for one night.
Are you going to read?
Probably not. Might pick my nose, howl at the moon. Whatever floats my boat. What's it to you?
Put the headphones on if it's anything noisy.
Bit of radio, I think.
The news headlines. I knew it.
No.
What then?
Why do you need to know? Are you going to censor my radio listening as well? Go to bed.
Just tell me and I'll leave you in peace.
OK, round the horn.
Brilliant. Gorgeous idea. Shift up.
You said you were leaving me in peace.
I lied.
I'd like to listen to it quietly and alone.
You don't mean that.
Would it make any difference if I did?
None at all.
Bring joy.
Oh, stop bouncing around.
I'm awake.
Then go back to sleep.
I've had enough sleep.
Does that mean I've had enough sleep too, just so I know?
You've got a very young back.
Could you get fully awake before you start incoherent ramblings?
I mean it. No, don't turn round. I like looking at your back.
Thank you. Can I turn round now?
No, not yet. Remember when your hair got long and shaggy in lockdown?
Of course. I kept being told I looked like that French bloke on Netflix.
I just lay here thinking you could easily still be 25 from behind.
Was that when you jumped on me?
Quite often, yes.
And when I turned round to face you, you said, forget it, I'll make the tea. I hated it long.
I know. You made me cut it.
Oh, and how I regretted that decision.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have used Bonzo Dog's old grooming clippers.
You think? I went from Matthias in Call My Agent to a Rikers Island inmate in 10 minutes. If we hadn't been socially isolating, I'd have had to stay in for a month anyway.
I've never seen you with a buzz cut.
And never will again. I'm turning round now.
Me too.
Oh, we're doing spoons, are we?
Do I have a nice back?
Beautiful. Strong and sexy.
Do you sometimes lie there looking at my back?
Endlessly. Especially when we're not speaking.
I think a bare back is very alluring, don't you?
Yours certainly is.
I'm with Marilyn Monroe.
A sentence I often say in my dreams.
All she ever wore in bed was Chanel No. 5.
Must have made the sheets damp.
I just don't see any point in nightwear.
That's because you're a shameless hussy.
I did buy you some posh silk pyjamas once, remember? After Toby was here, on that very hot weekend.
When he suddenly burst into our bedroom. Oh, yeah.
We'd flung off the sheets and were sprawled naked and entwined.
And he said, "I'm so sorry," and fainted.
He was having a terrible nosebleed. That's why he came into us, and why he passed out, obviously.
You think that's why? I have my doubts.
Oh, I do love you in the mornings.
Yes, you do. Frequently.
OK, so, cup of tea or what?
Or what, I think. Oh, who rings at this time in the morning?
Scammers? Wrong numbers? Australians?
And friends in need. It's Peter. Hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, right. Where are you? I'm sure that'll be okay. Of course we don't mind. Peter? Oh, line's gone dead. He's in Carcassonne. Wants to come and stay for a few days.
Again? A few days turned into 2 weeks last time.
I don't think he knows what to do with himself.
So he's still just wandering around, sobbing on friends' sofas?
Getting dumped at the altar would knock most people sideways.
Oh, I know. Poor Peter. When's he coming?
Didn't get that far before the phone went dead, but I reckon in the next 24 hours. So I propose a spontaneous outing. Today, sharpish.
It's a bit sudden. Couldn't we make it tomorrow?
Then it wouldn't be spontaneous, would it? Also, Peter will probably be here by then.
Oh, OK. Great. What should we do?
This is what's happening. We'll make a day of it. Go into town, have coffee and croissants, take a walk by the river, spot of lunch, catch a movie matinee, and then a drink and early supper at Villa Carlotta.
Oh, you're so masterful.
You can't say that anymore. Smacks of patriarchy.
Ooh, you're so bossy.
Enough of your insolence, woman. Run me a bath and fetch a warm sponge. Oh, Peter again.
Don't talk for long. Vague as ever.
Depends on flights.
Did he say why he's coming?
He's just very upset. Kirsty and her new man are planning to take the babies to Canada.
Doesn't he have any say in that?
Should do. That's what he's trying to find out. What are you doing?
Just having a quick bit of toast?
We're going out for breakfast.
I know, but I was peckish. By the time we get into town, I'll be really hungry again. Promise.
Let's go then.
I've just got to put the washing on.
Do it when we get back.
Oh, don't be daft. It won't take a minute. Did you say you wanted your blue chinos washed?
Yes, but no urgency.
Nip up and get them.
Must I?
Of course. There's no point in doing a half load.
If we don't leave by past...
We will if you stop talking and go and get them. Oh, hi, Aubrey. Have you? Oh, that's super. But could you make it tomorrow instead? Oh, Dubai. That's nice. Won't it? Well, OK. Yes, that'll be fine. OK, thanks. Bye.
Here you are. Can we go now?
That was Aubrey on the phone.
The plumber?
He's got a new soft-close loo seat for the ensuite.
That's excellent news.
And he says he wants to fit it.
Good. I'd rather he did it than me.
So he's coming round.
When?
In half an hour.
Didn't you tell him we were going out?
I asked him if he could come tomorrow, but he's off to Dubai.
We'll wait till he gets back.
No, we can't live with a wobbly old seat any longer. And he's going for a month. His daughter lives there.
It's messing up all our plans.
I couldn't say no. We've been waiting ages. He's so much in demand, and he said it won't take more than half an hour.
Put some more toast on then. We'll skip breakfast in town and just go for lunch before the film.
Yeah, and we'll still have all day, especially as what? What garden? When? Oh, is he? Did I? Well, that was before... oh, no, God. No, it's okay. If he's got all the plants. Yes, I will. Yeah, better go. Talk later. Bye, Sal.
Right, I've just settled up with Aubrey. Come on, we might get in a brisk stroll along the riverbank before lunch.
Ted's on his way over.
Sad is Ted, why?
You remember he said he'd landscape the border for us when we had supper the other night?
Don't tell me. You told him Wednesday would be fine.
I must have done. I don't remember saying it. But of course, it didn't matter because we didn't have any plans at the time.
So have you just remembered?
Sally phoned to suggest she and I had lunch while Ted sorted out the garden. I said, what garden?
OK, so has she phoned him, told him not to come?
We can't stop him. He's stacked the van with all sorts of plants and stuff. He's doing us a favour.
By screwing up our day out.
It's not his fault.
All right. All is not lost. We can show him where everything is and leave him to it, can't we?
No, we can't. I need to talk him through my idea for waves of verbena and grasses. I want a coastal theme. I want movement.
But it's nearly lunchtime.
I know. I said I'd make sandwiches.
For him?
For all of us.
But we're supposed to be having lunch out.
What's more important, a lunch out or getting the garden sorted?
It's not either or. We can get the garden sorted another day.
But it's Ted's day off from the garden centre and he's kindly spending it working here as a friend.
This is ridiculous. No wonder we're in a rut.
What does that mean?
You were complaining we were boring, and as always, I took immediate steps to prove you wrong. Instantly planning a day out, a terrific film, a delicious Italian
Yes,
supper.
but-
What could possibly go wrong? Pretty much every bloody thing.
I'm sorry, but we can still see the film. We can talk to Ted while we have sandwiches. And then, yes, we can leave him to it. And, oh, it's going to be awkward with Peter here if Ted's doing the garden.
Why? Peter knows Sally's with Ted. He doesn't mind.
He didn't mind when he was with Kirsty and the baby and they were getting married.
You think he wants to stay with us so he's near Sally?
Oh, I don't know. But I wouldn't be at all surprised. He's obviously in a state. And I know he misses the dog. Peter again?
No.
Who is it?
It's just no one.
Oh, come on. Who?
The wine merchants.
Why are they texting you? Special offers?
It seems we have a delivery arriving between 14:30 and 18:30.
Which you forgot about.
And I've got to sign for it. Don't say anything.
I'll just put the washing in the dryer, shall I?
I can hear you smirking. You should have come in before it started raining.
I certainly should.
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, I do not. Where were you? You said you were going to help.
I told you I had to put all the wine away first.
I needed you.
I thought you and Ted could manage. I'm sorry I wasn't there.
I'm sorry you weren't there too. I'm very sorry.
OK. I'm coming out to help now.
Don't bother.
What?
Something nasty happened in the hut.
Don't you mean the woodshed Ada Doom?
It's not funny.
All right. What happened in the woodshed, the hut?
When the rain started, I was about to come in, but Ted suggested we dive in the hut and sort out the plants. And then it started, a grade A full-on classic pervy pass.
He made a pass at you?
We were talking about slugs and rabbits. Don't make a joke.
I wasn't going to.
And how to deter them. He said he loved a raised bed because, and I quote, "It's very satisfying moving things around in the bed until you achieve the desired result without having to bend over."
Isn't that true?
Then he started planting out the big terracotta tub and said, "I just love getting my hands deep down and dirty."
That's the sort of thing gardeners are always saying.
And then he said, "I've got a feeling you like dirty hands too, am I right?"
Couldn't he just have been sharing his technique for working the soil?
Oh, for God's sake. Don't you think I know the difference between a Monty Don tutorial and a come on?
He wasn't joking.
No, he wasn't.
Right, where is he?
It's okay, it's sorted.
How? What happened?
Well, first of all, I laughed in his face because it was so Benny Hill. And then I said, "You're going out with my best friend." And he said, "I know, but I've always fancied you." Then I asked, "So what do you think's going to happen next?" And he said, "I know what I'd like to happen."
Jeez, what a creep.
Exactly. So I said, "But here's what actually will happen. You will go back to Sally and tell her what you just said to me, okay? It was offensive, pathetic, and extremely bad manners. And if you don't tell Sally, I will tell her. Those are the only two options."
So, is he cowering in the hut?
No, he wimped off. Never to be seen again, I hope. On the plus side, he left all the supplies and plants and a very decent strimmer.
You're taking this very well.
I'm not. I'm actually very cross. Poor Sally. First Peter dumps her, and now this slime ball. Ugh, now I need a bath. I feel dirty, and not in a good way.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I'll survive. Why don't we go out tonight? We've missed the matinee, but we can still make supper at Villa Carlotta. You've booked a table, haven't you?
Certainly have. You sure you feel like it?
Of course I jolly well do. Oh, don't tell me. Peter?
Afraid so. He's got an early flight. He'll be here about 8 tonight.
Well, I don't want to rush home by 8. Text him back and say we're out and we won't be home till late. He can sit on the doorstep, or we'll leave a key.
No, I know when I'm beaten. I'm not making any more arrangements for anyone ever again. This is what's happening. We'll stay in, order a takeaway, and watch TV.
Just. But isn't it a bit early to put them out? There might be a frost.
Let's be optimistic and assume there won't be.
Shouldn't the tall ones go behind?
They are going behind. I haven't put them in properly yet.
No, I can see that. Don't forget to water them.
Why are you back? Someone drained the swimming pool?
No, but there were a lot of walruses wallowing up and down and blocking the lanes.
I'm so glad the swim relaxed you and you came back a nicer person.
I'm sorry. It's been an exhausting week, hasn't it? Peter dripping around and Sally sobbing over Ted.
The sobbing soon stopped when you told her he'd try to jump you.
Oh, I shouldn't have had to. But when I found out he said he was leaving her because he was frightened he was falling too deeply in love with her, I just lost it. I felt really bad, but it does help that Peter's here.
He's round there all the bloody time. He's supposed to be helping me with the garden.
I think Sally needs him more than you do. Oh, guess what? We're on our own tonight.
Wow! First time for a week.
Sally's asked him over for supper. So, it'll just be us on our own. Oh, wait, I've got Pilates at 6.
Here we go.
But it's only an hour. I'll come home and I'll put on a floaty frock, light some candles.
While I slave away in the kitchen.
Oh, you know you love it. What are you going to cook?
For starters, the crevettes don't need cooking. Pasta puttanesca to follow.
Lovely.
And would Madam consider baked peaches and creme fraiche an acceptable pud?
Most acceptable. I'm excited. It'll be like a date. I'll be feminine and fluttery, and you'll be attentive and pull the chair out for me.
Want me to peel your prawns as well?
No, but you can spoon-feed me peaches. Treat me like fine china.
Of course, my darling. But can you help me shift these pots first?
Oh, your peaches were perfect.
Seconds? Oh, no, you've had those. Thirds?
What do you think Peter and Sally are up to?
Yeah, probably taking the dog round the block.
They're so right for each other. But I can't see them getting back together.
Why not?
Too much has gone on. Peter's had a child. Sally's got more independent. They've both changed.
Well, that's good, isn't it? They've had a few life experiences, but maybe they've discovered that they want to be together again.
But they've been apart for 2 years.
Same as us. We split up a few times and got back together, once after nearly 3 years.
That incredibly hot summer of 76.
It had been a tough year. We'd finally learned that there was no way we could be
And
parents.
all our friends seemed to be pushing out babies like exploding popcorn.
And asking us to be godparents.
I wanted to scream, no, I don't think your baby is the most beautiful in the world. It's nowhere near as gorgeous as ours would have been.
We should have sat down and talked about it properly.
Nobody did therapy in those days.
So we just accelerated apart.
Accelerated.
Well, what would you call it? It was a lot faster than drifting.
We were both really busy.
But most evenings we headed off in opposite directions. You had to see a play or an author's lecture, and I had to...
Yes, what did you do every night?
It was a pretty sociable time. In Fleet Street and around Soho, lots of mates.
Drinking buddies?
Some of them were proper friends, like John.
Lovely John. I do miss him.
He was definitely one of the good guys. I'd seen him that night.
The night you decided to leave me.
I hadn't decided anything, but I knew we couldn't continue as we were.
I was quite surprised when you suggested we meet in town and actually go home together.
I walked across Trafalgar Square, and I can see you now. You were sitting by the fountain with your feet in the water.
It was the hottest night of the year.
You were wearing that beaded vintage jacket, white T-shirt, denim skirt.
I'd been to a works party, I think.
You looked happy, swishing your feet around.
I'm always happy when I'm near water.
And I thought, I'm not making her happy.
Perhaps I was looking happy because I was going to meet you.
Were you?
I don't remember. But I do remember you just came and sat beside me, took off your shoes. We both had our feet in the water, not looking at each other. And I thought, something's going to happen. I don't know what it was, but I felt strangely calm. You didn't look at me. You just said, there are people who are very important at different times in our lives, but not everyone is forever. I thought you were going to tell me you were having an affair.
That would have been easy. This was much tougher.
You spoke very seriously. You fall in love and you're happy and you can't imagine it will ever end. Then a pigeon landed beside you and you started talking to it instead of me.
Because I couldn't really look at you.
You looked as if you were in pain.
I was.
You said time passes and one of you, maybe both of you, starts to feel you must have already had the best of times.
Because it sure doesn't feel like the best of times anymore.
And then the pigeon crapped, and it should have been funny, and normally we would have laughed together. But we didn't laugh. You just carried on talking.
I had to get to the end. What I wanted to say was, hold on. Because if there's a chance, a tiny chance, that it will get better by itself and you'll love each other again, you want to grab that chance. You don't want to hear the words, I'm leaving you.
So you said it first. You took away the possibility of hearing those words from me by saying them yourself.
I didn't actually say I was leaving you.
You said you were going to Chicago.
You could have come with me.
You didn't ask me.
You didn't say you wanted me to ask you. I think we both knew that it had to happen like it did.
Funnily enough, we went home holding hands. We got on better that night than we had for months.
Didn't seem real. I felt I was looking down on someone else.
Till you left, we were behaving more like brother and sister, being very careful with each other.
It was so hard.
We'd been together for nearly 7 years. I thought it was maybe just that famous itch.
I really felt it was the end. But I left you because you seemed to be okay.
Honestly, I didn't miss you that much at first.
I was pretty busy too.
I suppose if it happened now, we'd be Zooming and FaceTiming and keeping in touch. There weren't even emails then.
The longer we left it, the more it became a past life.
But you did come back.
The contract finished.
You arrived in the middle of my party.
For your birthday, which of course I'd forgotten.
But you brought me a present, a Chicago White Sox baseball jacket.
I knew you liked Americana.
I just stared at you, and you fell to your knees and said, I knew it, you'd have preferred the New York Giants.
I never did get presents right.
Oh, that made me laugh. Everyone was so pleased to see you. Hugs all round.
Except for you, you were quite brisk and jolly.
I was trying to hold it together till everyone had gone. Except you started to leave as well.
I was just another guest. I didn't want to stand around like a needy drip.
Were you glad when I made you stay?
It wasn't a romantic moment. You just said, as we're selling the flat, there's some stuff you've got to sign.
Oh. And then I said, are you going away again? And you said, depends.
I should have added, on you. But I wasn't that confident. I was also jet-lagged.
Tell me again your real reason for coming back.
Forgotten.
No, you haven't.
I need another drink first.
We were sitting on the floor, going through the paperwork, and you just looked at me and started to smile. Then, what did you say?
I have a feeling you're going to grow older in a very interesting and wonderful way. And I want to be there to see it.
No one has ever said anything lovelier than that in the whole world.
But I was so wrong. Look at you. A stooped, toothless crone, fag on, carpet slippers, shabby old dressing gown.
Oh, God, you can talk. Grumpy old git with a dodgy knee and a terrible taste in TV shows.
That much is true, but I was right about you. Still dazzling. I'm glad I came back.
You've pulled. Race you upstairs.
Oh, put the brakes on. I bet this is Peter saying he's on his way back.
No, it's Sally. Don't wait up. Peter's staying over, and I haven't even shaved my legs, but fortunately he knows me so well. Thank God for familiar territory.
The old ones are the best.
Are you talking about jokes or women?
I'm talking about marriages.
Do you think Peter and Sally will grow old together?
They already have. So have we.
I don't think we've changed at all. We still enjoy a frolic after a lovely dinner.
We'd enjoy a frolic after every dinner if it was down to you.
I hope that'll still be true in 10, even 20 years.
Some things will have to change, even for us.
Are you thinking hot chocolate and separate beds?
Good grief, no.
What then?
Well, When we're in our late 80s, I doubt the foreplay will include race you upstairs.
Okay, so imagine I'm 85 and up for it. How are you going to entice me to bed?
Easy. Hey, baby, fire up the stanner. We're taking a stair lift to heaven.
Audible hopes you've enjoyed this program.